Alright guys, we are going live and we're on. Hey guys, how you going to that BKR Sport? You're going to see me quite crazy for the next 20 to 30 minutes. We've obviously got here the preliminary semi-final. I'm watching my Geelong Cats currently in the preliminary final, and we're in a crazy game against the Lions. So I made cheer at random points, to be completely honest with you. But we've got the Sydney Roosters taking on the Manly Sea Eagles, and this is going to be a massive game here. Knockout elimination footy. Let's absolutely slap through these two team lineups in this big old game. Guys, obviously hit that like button, subscribe if you are new around here. The Roosters, they played home at Allianz Stadium in Sydney, the same place that the Sharkies obviously got a win last night. And, obviously the Sharkies are through to play the Panthers next week at Accor Stadium. The Roosters at home at Allianz, they are third position, whilst Manly come into this game from seventh position. Roosters $1.52 favourites to Manly, who are $2.46 underdogs. You've got on the Roosters side of the field, you've got Jared Warrior-Hargreaves and Victor Radley coming in, with Michael Jennings and Siwa Wong going out. The fullback is James Tedesco as the captain, with the wingers being Daniel Tupou and Dominic Young. Centres of Joey Suaalii and Joseph Manu. Two guys that this could be their last game for the Roosters if they do lose in this one. You go to the 5'8", Luke Keary, with the halfback being Sandon Smith. The front row forwards of Jared Warrior-Hargreaves and Lindsay Collins, with the number 9 being Connor Watson. You go to the back row, Angus Crichton and Sitili Tupanua, with Victor Radley as the 13. Interchange of Nafahu White, Spencer Leniu, Nat Butcher and Terrell May, with Zach Docker-Clay as the 18th man replacement. So this Roosters team, obviously they're missing out on Sam Walker. They're missing out on a couple of players here and there that they would have liked to have come into this game with in regards to, the forwards as well. But overall, the big loss there is Sam Walker, who hasn't played for a few weeks now. And is obviously out for the season and probably halfway through next season too. So that's a tough one there. So the Roosters, outside of that though, they should be pretty confident coming into this game that they can get the job done. But it will be a difficult one. As we saw Manly last week, they beat out the Bulldogs there to knock them out and send them through to this game, which I did tip. But with that being said, a lot of people did have the doggy wolf whoops in that one. Now for Manly, unchanged, no ins, no outs. Tom Trbojevic is the fullback, with the wingers being Tommy Talau and also Lehigh Hopewade. Centers are Tola Tauquola and Ruben Garrick, with the 5'8" being Luke Brooks. Halfback, Daly Cherry Evans, who is the captain. The front row forwards being Taniela Paseka and Matthew Lodge. The number 9, Lachlan Croker. The back row being Hamoli Olakawatu and Carl Lawton. 13, Jake Trbojevic. You go to the interchange, Ben Trbojevic, Josh Aloiai, Ethan Bullimore, and Nathan Brown, with Clayton Faulalo as the 18th man replacement. Manly come in, like I said, completely unchanged. They're a tough working team. They're a hard working team. The only issue with Manly this year is that they score a lot of points in 634, which is still obviously about 100 points behind what the Roosters score in 738. But they give up 521 points to the Roosters 463. So about 60-point swing there, and obviously a 100-point swing on the attack. I do feel like Manly, though, can come over the top of them in this game. On the sole basis, however, that Sam Walker is a big part of why the Roosters are able to score all those points. The Roosters this year were fantastic with Sam Walker as the halfback, and obviously with Sandon Smith there, it's okay. It's not awful. I won't say that it is detrimental completely, but I do think that obviously Sam Walker being in the team would be the benefit to really go via those stats there and say, yeah, okay, the Roosters do score a whole heap of points. The defense I'm not too worried about though, because you don't look at an individual player and say, okay, well the defense should be completely thrown out of whack there, especially in regards to a halfback, especially in regards to Sam Walker. But yeah, look, I think that I personally believe Manly might be up for this. The Roosters, they're coming in off that big loss to the Panthers last week. Manly are no Panthers. I will absolutely grant that. And the Roosters are obviously a better team than the Bulldogs attacking wise. But I don't know. I just feel like an upset could come. We haven't really seen an upset so far in this final series. The only one you could argue was Manly over the Dogs, but they were technically just the favourites by about 20 cents or something like that in regards to the betting odds. So, yeah, it's going to be an interesting game here. Like I said, my Geelong Cats are currently down by 1 point in the fourth quarter of a preliminary final. I was actually meant to start this up at 7, but I'm doing my best here, though, guys. I'm doing my best. So obviously, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new around here, and let me know your thoughts about the game here. Let me know what you're thinking about this one here, and let's get cracking on. Let's get cracking on here, son. Mitchell with the $15 redo donation says, who gets bin first? I got $15 on Hargrave. Appreciate you, Mitchell, man. Really do. Yeah, look, if there is going to be someone who does get binned, it more than likely would be Jared Rory-Hargraves, which would be his last game for the club as well. You know, so yeah, if there was a bin, then I would assume it was him. It would be him. But thank you very much for the donation, brother. Davo says, option for Roosters number 9, they're pretty banked up with injuries. Yeah, absolutely. Obviously, Brandon Smith out as well, which is big for them. That is a significant one. Oh, so close. Oh, it's a point. It's a tied game, 70-70 with 14 minutes to go. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. You're going to have to deal with this for the next, 15 odd minutes here in this AFL game. Dave, I'm literally on my cat's hat at the moment. Davo says, go Geelong. Yeah, get around it, brother. Epic Armadillo says, there hasn't been an upset so far in the finals, so it might happen tonight. Yeah, absolutely, bro. Absolutely. You know, there is a good old chance for that one to happen, and I'm tipping it. I just feel like Manly be up for it. There is a world where the Roosters win this game 13 plus. I don't see Manly winning 13 plus. That's not really their game style necessarily. But you know, the Roosters do have enough attack in them. But again, you just don't know because obviously they've struggled at the back end of the year. They have still scored points against the Rabbitohs, but they came second last, right? So yeah, it's BD, don't start, brother. Don't start, boy. Don't. Just I'll suggest you right now, don't start. I just suggest that right now. But yeah, 30 minutes to go there. There is 10 minutes to go until this game kicks off here, though, between the Roosters and Manly. Jesse Hampson says, if Radley's playing, you can bet he is going to be the first binned. Lazy arm. It's between Victor Radley and also and Warrior Hargraves, to be fair. It would be between Victor Radley and Hargraves. Andy Backhouse says, do you think that DCE tries the scrum play again? Wow, you're going to get into him like that? Wow, you're going to do that to Daz? Wow, that's brutal, man. That is brutal. Because obviously they did score that try last week against the Doggies, but you know there has been a lot of complaints that he wasn't in the scrum. Cheza, he wasn't in the scrum. So that is a brutal one there from Andrew. Isaac says Sherry Evans stole a chocolate. Don't know what that means, but he stole the dog's chocolates last week, that's for sure. Hunt says Eagles win. I think so too, mate. I think so too, but I do think it'll be a close one here. I do think it'll be a close one. I don't see either team winning this by a country mile. But if there was a team to win 13 plus, I would be more confident in tipping the Roosters. But like I said, both the Roosters and Manly can score points. It's not like Manly can't score points. And at least with Manly, you do have that confidence in regards to the spine being intact comparatively, you know, to the Roosters that do have no Sam Walker and do have no Brandon Smith. Two of their guys obviously being out. Slapper says Roosters out in straight sets. That'd be interesting, man. That would be interesting for sure. That would be interesting. David says, you think Roosters would make a play at Harry Grant if he was out of contract? So I think he's got one more year in his contract, if I'm not mistaken, Harry Grant, unless I'm mistaken. But yeah, potentially, but then again, I don't think he would want to go to Sydney. He's a Queensland boy. I know there was word about him potentially coming back to Queensland a few years back, but obviously that did not happen. But yeah, look, obviously, I don't know if the Roosters would be his kind of gig there, but the Roosters may as well make a play at it. They've got the money. They've got the absolute money, that's for sure. Static says, who do you got winning on your bet? So I haven't bet on this game, but I have. I am tipping Manly 1-12, just in a close one, man. I'm just tipping them in a close one, to be fair. I'm just tipping them in a cheeky little one here. I don't know what's just happened to my chat here. Geez, this is so difficult to do whilst my team in the other sport is currently in a preliminary final. Yeah, out of contract 2025. So yeah, Davo, technically, they could go for him. You know, he will ask for an arm and a leg though. He will ask for a lot of money. So the Storm are going to get to a point where their contract situation is going to be a little bit frustrating with all their good players. Slapper says this Cats Lions game's been pretty good. Yeah, no, it has been. It has been a good one. The third quarter was absolutely awful at umpiring. You could clearly tell who the men in yellow wanted to win this game. But with that being said, you know, it's been a great game. That's what you want because you know we haven't had in the AFL. We haven't had a fantastic game. Really. Oh, we've had a couple of fantastic games actually in the final series, but this is what you want, you know, even if you lose, you know, at least you want a cracker game that goes down to the wire, and you know, this one is, but I will say though that the third quarter was just horrific umpiring, horrific. Cool Strike says the Roosters will win today and they'll beat the Storm and Penrith. I disagree with that one. I think that either Storm or Penrith will win the grand final this year. Now, I think everyone's kind of got that belief, but that's just kind of how it goes, man. You know, obviously, Obviously, there's a reason why those two teams are favourites. They, came into this final series in first and second, and pretty clear on top as well. They're pretty clear on top in regards to kind of how those two teams have been throughout the year. So, yeah, look, I don't see the Roosters winning the grand final with all their injuries. If they had a full team, I think that it would have been a chance. If they had a full team, for sure. Shit, man. Shit. Oh, damn it, man. This whole game changed in the third quarter. Davo says, interesting thing is Hughes and Grant out of contract at the same time. Yeah, but they could afford for both of them, to be fair. They could afford for both of them. Squid King says, up the Mighty Panthers. Cool Strike says, Victor and Warrior Hargraves is back. You need those type of players in finals, plus Teddy's 250. Yeah, but I'm still thinking Manly 1 at 12. But yeah, sure, yeah. But also, those two guys can also get sin binned. Benny says, Bellyache will re-sign Grant for sure. Give him another 3 years, especially with Hughes and Coates off contract in 26. I don't think Hughes goes anywhere, to be fair, man. There is obviously, there's always things coming up about the Titans, which just isn't going to happen. That's just not going to be the play at all. Jerome Hughes may, maybe New Zealand throw in a big check for him, but I don't know about that, man. I wouldn't be convinced in it. For sure. David says, Wishart is the one to watch that kid can play anywhere you put him. He could probably set his own price in the market. No, he can't set his own price in the market, but he has been having a very good season. You'd want to see more than just the one season, though, before you start saying he can put his own price on the market, to be fair. But yeah, Wishart is a good player that I do think that a lot of players will be looking at to shore up their halves. And maybe, lead a team going forward. Like, he obviously will want to play as a starting half. So if a team can offer him that, then sure. Does he work in every system? I don't know. But he has been playing some really, really good footy there for the Melbourne Storm in 2024. And that's just as simple as that. And come on! Oh, so close. Damn it. I think he did miss it. Damn it. It was just short. Kingy says, Roosters all the way, mate. Slapper says, what's Rory Hargraves paying to be sin bin? Probably about $1.15 or so. Probably about $1.15, I would probably say, around that marker. Which means that it's a pretty short price, mate. Pretty short price. You don't want to be paying $1.15 to get binned, that's for sure. You do not want to be getting $1.15 to be getting binned. But no, it would be a short price because he does love a good binning, and that would be the way that you would expect Warrior Hargraves to go out. That would be the way that you would expect him to evacuate his career in the NRL. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this game being over so I can really focus on the NRL, to be fair. I'm looking forward to it. Even the Cats losing their last two prelim finals, they have a record of 1-1. That's not a losing record, so no Cats choking prelim memes. Well, I do just focus heavily on this third quarter, man. I focus heavily on that third quarter. I focus very, very heavily on that third quarter, but, what can you do? You can only play to what you're given, and it's just how the cookie crumbles, unfortunately, sometimes. It's just, unfortunately, how the cookie may crumble at summertime, But like I said, I just want that game to be over, win or lose, so that I can focus on this one, because obviously my mind is still very heavily on this AFL game, but the NRL's a game starting in about 5 minutes' time, but we've got plenty of time. Plenty of time to crack back here. But it is obviously really difficult. So close to a good mark. Wishart and Titans, Skulls, perhaps. I don't know, man. I think we're pretty focused on developing Zane Harrison. I think we've got, a few halves that we can do something with going into the future. Obviously, Carter Gordon has signed with the club as well, who came across from the Wallabies, who had a great game today, the Wallabies, in the second half. Had a great game. Are you still leaning towards Melbourne for the premiership? No, I'm probably leaning towards the Panthers. I don't know. It's very flip-floppy between the two. Ever since the finals week 1 where the Panthers turned it on and showed, they still have it in them to take it to that next level when they played the Roosters. I've switched it across. I've switched it across to the Panthers for the time being. But, I know the Storm beat the Sharks well, but I also wasn't incredibly impressed by that Melbourne Storm team in that game. Like, I will say that the Storm were the better team by far, but the Sharks literally gave them every possible opportunity. Every single possible opportunity to win that game and to score as many points as they did. Little brother the Suns will lose second grand final road at South Melbourne. Well, it's still 8 minutes to go here, man. I'm not giving up hope just yet. 15 wheelers is coming to you, Cats. Yeah, I hope you guys are okay with the fact that I have to kind of... I'm in and about watching this. They're going to go up by 3 goals. That's probably game. That'll probably be game there. The whole game changed that third quarter, bro. The whole game changed that third quarter. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Just end it so we can get back to this NRL game. Just end it so we can get back to it. Wish I might go the Dragons. That's a good shout, Slabber. That is a really good shout. Obviously, his dad, Rod Wishart, is a legend for the St. George. Well, for the... Was he Illawarra Steel? No, he was St. George, wasn't it? Was he? No, I think he was the Illawarra Steelers, wasn't he? Was Rod Wishart Illawarra or St. George? Oh, he's missed it. Okay, it's still game on. It's still 12 points there. Still 12 points with 7:15 to go. I think it was the Illawarra Steelers because I know that Rod Wishart played trademark. My boy is a Dragons fan. He's from the Gong. He's a big fan of the Wisharts because they played at Gerringong where he played. So I'm assuming that it probably would have been there. Gee whiz, the Cats are a bit all over the shop. Did you watch the Wallabies? Yeah, I did. Yeah, no, I did. I was meant to stream it, but I wanted to watch this game, the Cats game. So, and I knew that would intersect with each other. So I did watch the game though, and the Wallabies did well in the second half. First half was awful, but the second half was great. Oh, that's a good mark. Nah, bullshit 15 wheelers. We know exactly how they came back in that third quarter. We know exactly. There's a few guys in yellow that absolutely got them back into the game, but then ever since that, it's gone back to normal, and unfortunately, the momentum had swung, to be fair. But that's bullshit. There's no way that anyone can tell me that wasn't a deliberate kick out. There's no way. There's so many different instances, but the Cats will get a goal. Come on. 6-point game. Come on. 6-point game. 4 minutes to go until this game kicks off here, guys. I'm glad that I've still got about a 5-minute buffer. The 6 minutes 19 of this game, it might finish just after the game starts. Cool strikes. I hope the Roosters win because that means we go to the preliminary final. Thanks, Sherlock Holmes. We are very well aware of that, mate. We're very well aware of what's at stake here tonight. Andrew Backhouse says, down to 6-point difference. Let's get it. Absolutely, Andrew. Fire it up, baby. Fire it up. Dasmate says, there's always room in the Suns bandwagon. Dusty's coming out of retirement playing a dimmer. You need to seek help, Dasmate. That's what I say to you. You need to seek help. But yeah, Slapper, I did watch that Wallabies game today. I thought it was... I thought that you saw progression from the Wallabies, but both teams were pretty bad. Like, both teams made a lot of mistakes. A significant amount of mistakes from both. So, the All Blacks weren't at their very best. Obviously, they retained the Bledisloe for another year, which does suck, for sure. But I saw progression, man. I saw progression, which is all you need to see, especially when you've been as poor as we've been for so long, for so long. Here we go. Someone mark it. Someone find the mark. Have a crack. Even if we can get behind and then we can... Oh, here we go. Jeez. Benny says, God, I'm hoping no one here wanted Port to win last night. No, I don't think... We don't have a massive AFL fan base. Like, we used to do AFL on this channel, but it's just too hard because of what you're seeing right now, where you're doing an NRL stream, but, the AFL's on, and my team is in the prelim here, and it's a 6-point game in a prelim. It's crazy, bro. It's so hard to stream right now and talk about rugby league when, like, this is happening, but I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best there. Okay, at least we get the ball there. Who gets him in first? Yeah. Clarky, bro, don't start right now, brother. Not at this point, bro. Dane, I'll tell you right now, don't start, my guy. Don't start with 5.5 minutes to go over prelim, bro. Gee whiz. Benny says Matt Lodge for sure. Also, Matty Lodge, yeah, good shout. Yeah, Matty Lodge does love a good biffo. David says, talk about both codes, I don't mind. Well, in 5.5, we'll be so focused on this NRL game. In 5.5, we will be so focused. Manly getting ready to walk out of the field. Obviously, same with the Roosters. Manly getting ready to walk out onto the field there. Come on now. Come on. Oh, it's a behind. Oh my gosh, we're down by 5. 5 minutes to go. Oh my gosh. Guys, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're new around here. Oh my gosh, you don't usually get to see me watching my teams on live stream. This is what I don't stream Titans games, and I don't usually stream my teams because it's so crazy, man. It's crazy to focus. Oh, so close, man. Oh, it's so close. I feel sick, man. Are Manly out in the field just yet? No, they're not out in the field just yet. Call Valandis tell them to hold the NRL for 10 minutes. I would love that, Slabber. I would love that, but... They've still probably got about 3 minutes. They're still going to... Manly walking out of the field now. Oh, it's free kick lines. Oh. 20 new viewers. Yes, behind's a Rugby League now. Absolutely. Yeah. The Geelong Cats, they're big Rugby League team. Big Rugby League team. Big old Rugby League team. Yeah, the Lions, after what they had to put up with last year in the grand final, you know, they'd be loving this. But, oh, that's straight to us. Mark, beautiful. Fire it up. You guys might become deaf if the Cats found a way to win this game. You may become deaf. All right, Roosters now walking out of the field. Manly out there already, and the Roosters are going out there. They're walking out. Walk as slow as you would like. It's okay. Oh, the ball's been dropped because of the sideline. Ball's been dropped. This isn't, by the way, if you are a new viewer, this isn't how the streams usually go. It's not how the streams usually go, but this game is very close to kicking off. David says, have you always gone for the Cats? My stepdad, when I was very, very young, was from Geelong, and he got me into AFL. You know, I've grown up in Brisbane and Gold Coast, right? So I should have become a Lions or a Suns fan, but at the end of the day, you know, we became a Cats fan because he was passionate about the AFL, and I wanted to kind of have something to relate to him with there. Oh, good block, though. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's ours. Good mark. Good mark. But yeah, so absolutely. Ever since I was young, which is weird because usually I go for the team from where I'm from, but obviously it's just so difficult. You can't switch, bro. You just can't. Like I love the Sunnies because they're from the Gold Coast for sure. But with that being said, like I do choose the Cats over the Suns at the end of the day, but I still would love the Sunnies to do something. Not just because of you, Daz, mate, because also I'm actually the one from the Gold Coast, Daz. You're from damn well Sydney, and you're a Suns fan, and I'm from the Gold Coast and Cats fan. You know, that's what happens, man. That's what happens. Oh, it's a good mark by the Lions. Stay tuned to be reacting to Norm Smith highlights after this game. 8 seconds to go here until the game does kick off. 3 minutes to go of that AFL game. Oh no. Oh no. Get him down. That's ball. Alright, so Roosters will receive the kickoff here and they will bring this ball out to the 10 through Jared Hargraves. That was a tough run back there. It was a tough run back. Oh, there's a good chance. It's a good chance. I'm sick. Come on! Alright. 84-83. Okay, we're back to this Roosters Manly game. Oh no, Warrior Hargraves has been done in this tackle as well. Oh, Cats are up by one at the prelim. Come on. Oh, Jason's fully sick. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I can't do it. I'm so passionate about sport, man. This is what happens. Oh, I'm so sorry. But all right. So, Telltale Cold's going to have to come off here. What is it, for a HIA? Oh, gee whiz. Can you guys let me know what happened? Was it a raised forearm or something? It's still 2:42 to go. They were up by one. Oh, jeez. I'm sick. So first tackle here. Is this a penalty or what's happened? So Telltale Call has come off for a HIA. So no, it's Roosters' ball. Okay, so it was fine. Manly with a huge hit there, though. Andrew says, don't apologise for your passion. No, I'm apologising because I'm reacting to a game that's not this NRL game right now. It's a penalty there to the Roosters, however. I think it's a penalty here to the Roosters. Oh, no, he's telling them to go back. So Roosters' first tackle now at the 10. And they'll bring this ball out here to the 13, and it's going to be second tackle now. Second tackle, ball up. Geelong is your team. It is, but in the same sense, you guys know. Oh, JT. He's been rocked here. Wow, Manly are getting done for numbers here early doors. They're getting done for numbers. JT, he looks concussed here. God bless him. I hope he's okay. Telltale Caller's already come off for a HIA as well. No! Shit! Lions went back on top. Damn it, they kicked a goal. Shit. 2 minutes 12 to go. 2 minutes 12 to go. But geez, there's a lot of injuries happening in that the Manly Roosters game right now. Jake Travojevic going to have to come off for a HIA. It was a significant concussion and Telltale Caller's already gone off. Oh, damn it, man. They went back up the field straight away, found a way to kick a goal out of nowhere. You should always commentate 2 games at once. It's great fun. Well, it's only because I'm a supporter of that team. At least, like, God bless them. I hope they're okay. It is slowing the game down, so I'm not missing a great deal. However, prelim finals football, man. How about it? Finals football. Finals football, how about it? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna. I know what you're doing there, brother. So I'm just gonna. We'll see you in 5. I know what you're doing there. 2 minutes until I can focus on the NRL. 2 minutes until I can focus on the NRL. Where's the ball? 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 That's just fine. Let's ball up. All right, so Roosters now 3rd tackle. They will get this ball offloaded there, and that's 3rd tackle now at the 20 there for the Roosters. 3rd tackle at the 20. Oh no, if they kick another goal here, it's game. If they kick another goal here, it's game. Oh no, oh no. Oh no. Oh, it's game over. Ah, they kicked another goal, man. Damn it. 5th tackle left the Roosters at 33. Gee whiz, that's heartbreaking, bruh. That's heartbreaking, especially after you go up like that just then. All right, Tom Trbojevic now taken down here at the 30. First tackle now for the Manly Sea Eagles at the 30. Cherry Evans will go left-hand side. Toltau Kola. Not Toltau Kola. He's out. But Leha Hopewade, broke through just then. Leha Hopewade. It's an 11-point game, that other game with 1:45 to go. I can't see us coming back from that. Taylor Pasek with a great run. With a fantastic run there. He'll get this ball to the 45. Yeah, it's all right, Benny. You know, I'm handling my emotions quite well at the moment. Cherry Evans to Matty Lodge, and then Lodge gets his ball here to the 35. 4th tackle. 38 minutes to go here of this first half. It's only been 2 minutes, which is quite crazy. Luke Brooks, left-hand side. Tom Trbojevic, and he'll get taken down at the 23. I've got Ruben Garrick as a first try scorer in this game, I reckon. Luke Brooks here. He gives it out to nobody. Nobody was there. That was weird. That was interesting. Luke Brooks just passed the ball literally over the sideline. He's just literally throwing the ball straight over the sideline, man. But anyways, that'll be Roosters' ball now at the about 12 or so out. About 12 or so out. Oh, and then they're going to get a free kick as well. Oh, it's brutal, man. That's brutal. So Roosters now, they'll get this ball to the 25, sorry. It's going to be 2nd tackle. Going to be 2nd tackle there. Wait, what did they call it there? What did they call? Roosters now 3rd tackle here at the 30. Oh, yeah, it was free kick, Brisbane. Ah, damn it. There's no chance now. 4th tackle here at the 33. Oh, Roosters lose the ball. Manly ball. Oh, Toltau Kola has failed his HIA, by the way, and it's a penalty to the Roosters. Wow, that's massive. Kola failed his HIA, so he won't be back here for the game. Oh, Geelong have a free kick right now. They're going to take this quickly right in front. Oh, my gosh, they're going to be down by 5. They're going to be down by 5 with 42 seconds to just run up the field. So Roosters ball here at the 40. So Koala has failed his HIA, and also the Roosters now at the 40, and it's going to be first tackle here. So Tigers place, like I said. And, oh my gosh, did he get it? Oh no, he's missed it. Oh, he missed it from right in front. Oh, that's game. Okay, I'm going to just focus on the NRL now. I'll just focus on the NRL now. That's brutal. All right, so second tackle now for the Roosters. They're at the 30, and they're going to go to the 25 now, third tackle. Connor Watson, and he'll give it off here to Luke Keary. Keary at the back here to Sanders Smith, and Sanders Smith, he'll get taken down at the 18, fourth tackle here. Did Jake go off? Yeah, Jake went off for a HIA, bro. Jake had to go off for HIA. He was like concussed, bro. He was like concussed. Fifth tackle here for the Roosters. They're 11 metres out of the line. Good to see a sold-out stadium here. They give it to Luke Keary. Keary's going to put that ball up into the corner. And knocked back by the Roosters. So Elite taken down 2 metres out. And that will be Manly ball at a 3. Oh, that is rough, bro. So 4 minutes in here. 4 minutes in. And Hamoli Olakawatu, he'll get this ball here to the 3. Good defense there from the Roosters. Good defense there from the Roosters. They get off to Matty Lodge, and Matt Lodge, oh, geez, that's a huge hit again from the Roosters. There's definitely a lot of physicality in this game, but I tell you what, losing Kola early is huge, though, for Manly, especially considering he was the one who got that breakaway try last week that sent them to this game. Manly looking pretty slow. They are looking pretty slow. The Roosters have got that aggression early doors here. Remember, whoever wins this game will be travelling to Melbourne next week to take on the Storm, obviously in Amy Park, which will be a big game if Manly can do it, because that's obviously a huge rivalry in the Rugby League game. Cherry Evans fakes the kick. Oh, they're running it here. Tom Trbojevic. He'll give it off here to Ben Trbojevic at the right-hand side. They kick it through here. Cherry Evans is there. Where's the bounce? Oh, Tedesco gets it. And Tedesco will be taken down at the 33. David says, I feel you Cats going out, bud. Yeah, I'm holding my emotions pretty well, mate. At half-time, I'll go take a breath, but we're right. Second tackle. I've got plenty of teams that are successful, some teams that aren't, but I'll take a preliminary day of the week, mate. I'll take a preliminary day of the week, and, good game of the Lions. So third tackle here, Roosters with the ball at the 45. Oh! That's a whack of a smack. That is a whack of a smack by Olaka Watu. Lindsay Collins just got rocked, son. Folded slab, absolutely. Absolutely, son. So fifth tackle, Roosters go right-hand side, and they're going to take that ball, put it in the air. Dom Young goes up, knocks it on, though. Oh, they're going to say, no, that's knock on. Yeah, knock on. Collins was folded, man. Collins folded. Sachin Kelton says, crunched him. Absolutely crunched him. Watch this. Ola Kawatu right at the ribs. Bushka! Oh, man. Dun, 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 dun. Another one bites the dust. And another one bites, and another one bites, and another one bites the dust. I just realized I hadn't set up on TikToker yet. The old TikToker. If you guys aren't following us on TikTok, jump on and give us a follow. BKRtravel YouTube. Second tackle here for Manly there at the 15. I'm actually doing a lot more TikToks lately. What is it? Roosters. Manly elimination final. There we go. Done and live. Alright, like that. There we go. So Manly now, they're going to get this ball. Manly are... there we go, like that. They're at the halfway point on fifth tackle. Looked like an A4 piece of paper in that tackle. Mate, you got absolutely voted. Sherry Evans, he'll whack that ball up really high. Tough kick to take here. Tough kick to take. But Tedesco does grab it at the 24. At the 24, he gets that one and takes it down. First tackle here for the Roosters at the 28. They give it off to Daniel Tupou. And Tupou gets his ball to the 35 of his second tackle. I tell you what, though, I would have liked to have streamed that Wallabies game today. I really would have. Like, there is going to be more sport coming, guys. So I did say before this season started, third tackle with the Roosters, and they'll get this ball here to the 50. I did say there's going to be different sports coming on as well. Obviously, NRL is our key one that goes to this season, but then in the off-season, we start to mix it up a little bit more. So it's going to be Roosters now, and they're going to be taken down to the 40. Fifth tackle here. Everyone in the chat, let us know, what are your sports that you watch in the off-season in the NRL? Like, what do you prefer the best? So it's going to be Tommy Talau who grabs this from Manly, and now he'll bring this ball back into the 30. So, Davo, the Wallabies score, they were down 21-0 at one stage to the All Blacks, and actually lost the game by 3 points, 30-27 or 31-28. It's a close game in the end. Wallabies had a good chance to come back, but they didn't. They obviously did not, but, they gave it a good go. So, Manly now get the ball here to the 20. It'll be third tackle. Thank you, Lucas, for liking the live. You're a legend, brother. Oh, they're saying Milken. Milken what? Yeah, 31-28, Skunkle. Yeah, I know you All Blacks fans weren't too impressed with that one, Big Phil. And I know you're also happy with the Geelong one, but feel for me, please. I know you don't like them for the other reason, but please don't give me grief about the Cats, please. Schlapper says cricket, and that's about it. Win's a win. Like, win's a win, Skunkle, but also... win's a win, though. So, Manly will get this ball down to the Roosters at the 20. And I got that silver line, and yeah, absolutely. So Dom Young, he'll get taken down here at the 30. Adam Smart's NFL, yeah, my Detroit Lions, they're going all right, mate. They're going all right. They're not going anything spectacular, but, we're 1-1 right now going into Monday. Second tackle here for the Roosters. They're at the 35. Hello, I just watched my first AFL match, and I think I'm actually going to keep watching. Thank you, Marcel, for reminding me about my team just getting knocked out in the preliminary final. So third tackle for the Roosters. Connor Watson with a good run. This is actually a really frenetic game. This is really pacey right now. 10 minutes in here, guys. Obviously, hit that like button and subscribe here on YouTube, TikTok, like and follow, obviously. But the Roosters will be taken down here at the 30. Fifth tackle. Yeah, it was 22 years ago. I was 9 years old. Oh, 8 years old. 8 years old the last time the Wallabies won the Bledisloe Cup. I'm now 30. So Manly, they let it bounce and it goes up the sideline. So it's going to be Manly ball here at the 10. Manly ball at the 10. Nah, it's 22 years, Skunkle. 22 years, mate. 22 years. NFL in the day, cricket at night after a few drinks. Does anyone watch NBA here? Do you watch a bit of basketball or what? You watch a little bit of basketball? Yeah, Davo. Long time ago, brother. Long time ago, my guy. So, Manly with the ball here at the 10. They give it off here to Tommy Talau, and Tommy Talau get this ball here to the 15. First tackle. They roll it back, and Kuroka will get it off here to Ben Trebojevic. I'll be watching the NBA and NFL, I think. Get behind the Cardinals. Cardinals. Sorry, man. Second tackle here for Manly. That's a penalty. That's got to be a penalty against Rory Hargraves, referee. I would just love this to be a close game because it would be a great day of footy in all codes, rugby, AFL, and NRL, if this is a really close game here. They go left-hand side. Oh! Knock on Manly. The Roosters will get the ball here at the 40. So Newton has been dead for 22 years, damn. Slabber, it's been a rough one for Aussies, that's for sure. It has been a rough one for Aussies, mate. Yeah, no, we definitely do struggle. I'm one of about 6 people who who still support the Wallabies, to be fair, man. It's a tough life. Yeah, it's a tough life for us. It definitely is. But it is. A knock on there from Manly. And Roosters will get the ball here at the 35. I'm locked in for the ending of MLB. Mate, Shohei Ohtani is cracking on. I love how you guys are all just bringing up sports and I'm just replying to you with something happening because I do watch pretty much every sport, right? So I tell you what, Shohei Ohtani's been cracking on. What is he on? 52 home runs now and 50 stolen bases? Incredible, man. Incredible. So the Roosters here, they'll be taking down the 25 second tackle. I'll answer your question in a second, Benny. It's an interesting one. So right-hand side, they give it off here to... Oh, Sam Smith slapped in the tackle. Third tackle now. Grant Atkins, my boy, he's back. You better referee a good game here tonight, Grant. You better referee a good game here, Roosters. Angus Crichton, 4th tackle now. 11 metres out on the line. They go right inside Tedesco. Tedesco gives it off here for the Roosters! Victor Radley right up the guts. He will score a try, and he will make it a 4-0 ball game with a kick to come to make it 6-0 any moment now. Dun, 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 dun. Are you ready for this? Manly not ready for this. 4-0 Roosters with a kick to come. Andy Backer says, I didn't watch that massive play. One of your Cubs boys did that catch where it should have easily been in the crowd. Oh, mate, yeah, there's been some fantastic plays by the Cubbies in the back end of this year, but we're not that great, though, the Cubbies. We're still trying to develop. We're starting to get... We've got a good farm, though. We've got a really good development farm coming through, which is good to see. But that was a really easy try there, Victor Radley. I snapped my phone in my pocket, Grant Atkins says. Thank you very much. But yeah, that was a really easy try. Nathan Brown didn't cover across quick enough, and Carl Lawton was off in the off in row Z of Allianz Stadium. So Benny said, do you follow the NHL? If so, who do you support? So I do, but I don't watch it, right? Which is a weird thing to say. I think that NHL is the best atmosphere that I've been a part of at a live sporting event when I was in Chicago. So I'm a Blackhawks fan. I'm actually going to the Blackhawks versus the Las Vegas Golden Knights when I'm there in Vegas for the Sharks, Panthers, who's the other 2 teams? Raiders and Warriors. I'm actually going to be going to that, so I'll vlog it. But yeah, no, I'm a Blackhawks fan for that. There's my boy Hainsey. There he is. There he is. Braden Kendall says, I'm liking the Warriors squad next year. James Vijay-Harris, big sign for the Wars. Yeah, absolutely, brother. Absolutely. Go check out my season review for the Warriors season review. It's actually the pinned comment right now in this YouTube chat. But I did a whole full season review. I've done a full season review for literally everybody except for the team that loses this game. They just haven't come out yet. I think 5 teams have come out all the way up to the Broncos. Dragons come out on Monday, and then it obviously keeps going. But I did the Warriors one already, so you can check that one out for you. But 6-0 here to the Roosters, 13 minutes into the game. Come on. Boom, 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 boom. Kansas Lion beats the Cats. I'm very well aware of that, brother. Very well aware. David says, you ever tried watching the NHL ice hockey? That can be a little entertaining if you can figure out the rules. Yeah, like I said, I've been to the Blackhawks. So there's some vlogs on the channel. You guys, after this stream, can go check out my old NHL vlogs where I went to Blackhawks versus the Vancouver Canucks. I think we lost in overtime. I shouldn't actually ruin the video for you, but yeah, we played the Vancouver Canucks. I went to a St. Louis Blues versus Chicago Blackhawks game, which is a big rivalry in the NHL. Who else did I go to? I saw the Arizona Coyotes, I think it was. Oh, jeez, on a Kawatu. He's out for blood today. So Jake Trbojevic has passed his HIA, which is huge. Massive, massive stuff. Massive stuff. Greg Martin says they couldn't see his hot... Okay. Oh, gee whiz. And another penalty here for the Roosters. Another penalty here for the Roosters. But good to see for Manly that they get Jake Trbojevic back. Good to see for Manly. I'm jealous that you've been able to watch an NHL game live. That's on my bucket list. Yeah, it's amazing, bro. And the Blackhawks were awful at the time and still are awful. It was just after their dominant period. So the Blackhawks killed it. They won 3 Stanley Cups in 6 years in Chicago, which was insane. The 2010s. I got there in like 2019, and they were done. They were done with their winning streak. That first tackle over the Roosters. They go right-hand side. And knock on. And Manly will get the ball. Luke Brooks. And Luke Brooks gets his ball out here to the 45. And he gets the offload away. Tommy Talau now taking down to the 50. But yeah, no, it's an awesome experience, man. So I've been to baseball, obviously, White Sox, Cubs, and San Francisco. White Sox, Cubs, San Francisco. For basketball, I've been Chicago Bulls, plenty of Bulls games at United Center, and then also Blackhawks. Right hand side here, Ruben Garrick. And Garrick, he'll get this ball to the 30. It's a good run there from Garrick, second tackle. They're 10 minutes away from McCaw Stadium. Fair enough. I don't know what that relevance has, but thank you for letting us know. Third tackle now for Manly. 25 metres out. Manly. So Croker gives it off to Cherry Evans. Cherry Evans here looking for something. Can't find anything though. 17 metres out. 4 tackle. 15 minutes into the game here. They go left-hand side, Luke Brooks, then off to Taniela Paseka. And Paseka's going to be 15 metres out from the line. 5th tackle here. Can Manly find a way to break through this Roosters team? They go left-hand side, off to Luke Brooks. Luke Brooks, short ball to Tom Jaboyevich. Still fit tackle here. They get it out the back of the Croker, and the ball comes to the Roosters. Lindsay Collins that gets the ball at 20. Hey, you guys can feel free to talk about whatever sport you want, actually, to be fair. But this is obviously... Like, the first half's kind of okay. It's the second half when it's a close game that we really do knuckle down in regards to the commentary. So, third tackle now for the Roosters at the 35. Who does everyone here support in the NHL? Because Australians don't really usually get behind the NHL. Oh, jeez, there's some big tackles here. That's a lifted leg. That's a penalty of the Roosters. Absolutely. Jake Jaboyevich first comes back. His first tackle is going to be lifting his leg, and that's definitely going to be a penalty. Every single time. Every single time, son. Boom, boom, ch. Boom, boom, ch. Like, you can call that. You could have called that from a core stadium. This is at Allianz. You could have called that from... core stadium. You could have called that from Suncorp. That's how high that leg was lifted just then. But alright, Roosters now. First tackle with the ball at the 40. Kiri gives up to Tedesco. Tedesco hit Angus Crichton. And Angus Crichton, he's going to be 35 metres away from the line. What made you pick Cubs over the White Sox, mate? I tell you what. There's a video about it on how I became a Cubs fan on the channel. But you walk into Wrigley Field. Like, I thought I was going to become a White Sox fan when I walked into Guaranteed Rate and they won 10-8 over the Mariners. There's a vlog on the channel. But, mate, walking into Wrigley Field, there's just something else about it. Tedesco, left-hand side here. Suoliti. Oh, taken down. 8 metres out of the line. Third tackle. Third tackle now. Connor Watson. He'll give it at the back here to Kiri. Kiri at the 15. Out the back again. Oh, knock on. And Manly are away. Manly. Lachlan Croker at the 30. Oh, taking down at the 35. A lot of mistakes here from the Roosters and both teams early doors here. Mitchell says, whichever team won the last Stanley Cup? Oh, penalty to Manly. Penalty to Manly. Grant says you liked my comment. Huh? I don't know. I don't even know if you can like on TikTok, to be fair. You guys can, though. Double tap that screen. But it's a penalty here to Manly. Victor Radley, guess who? Well, you don't need to guess who because I just told you. I just told you. Last team to win the Stanley Cup. What was it? Tampa? No, it wasn't Tampa Bay Lightning. Jeez, I can't even think who won the last. Oh, it was the Carolina Panthers. Not Carolina Panthers, the Florida Panthers. Carolina Panthers, the NFL team. Ryder says, hi, hello, Ryder, how you doing, mate? So they go right inside Cherry Evans. They give it off here to Nathan Brown, and he'll bring this ball to the 45. Okay, you don't need to spam high, though, mate. I've already said hi to you. You don't need to spam it. They go left-hand side. Off to Jake Jaboyevich, and he'll get this ball to the 40. Yeah, the Florida Panthers, Andrew. Yeah, no worries. Have not been to a Premier League game in the UK yet, Benny, but I have followed the Premier League as my first sport before my team, and the Gold Coast Titans obviously came to the NRL. So third tackle now, 33 metres out. They go left-hand side, Jake Jaboyevich off to Carl Lawton, and Lawton's going to be 20 metres out even Manly. Fourth tackle, they go to Luke Brooks. Luke Brooks here at the 20. They give it out here to Cherry Evans. Cherry Evans to Olakau'atu. Olakau'atu goes himself, and he is on fire tonight so far. Olakau'atu's been on fire tonight. Sam's girlfriend's turned into the chat, LNG. Hello. Cherry Evans puts that ball up, and knock on. Oh, knock on Roosters first, though. It's going to be a knock on Roosters, but they're going to check the try. It could be a try Manly. But let's have a look here. Let's have a look. Ryder, what are you doing, bro? Can you stop spamming and just like the TikTok instead? Otherwise, you will be muted from the stream, bro. So the Roosters go up for this. This is definitely knock on Roosters first. I'm pretty certain Dom Young touches this ball first. Maybe Tommy Talau does get it. Oh, I think this could be a knock on Manly. I think Tommy Talau's hand touches this ball first. Yeah, it's a knock on. Yeah, it's a knock on. So this is going to be Manly knock on. So Roosters ball at the 10. No try, son. No try. No try. Slubber says, right, that's it. Jesus. Okay, well, at least I know this is the same Slubber. At least I know after yesterday. Never mind, I'm not a fan of the last Stanley Cup winners, Mitchell says. Florida would be an interesting team. But, like, the reason why so it's no try, Roosters ball at 10. The reason why I became a Chicago fan of all sports, except for the Detroit Lions, is because I went to Chicago. But I was already a Detroit Lions from many years before that, right? But I have always been torn, like the Suns and Geelong, I have always been torn on going for the Chicago Bears or the Detroit Lions. But I'm just so loyal, man. I just can't change, bro. I can't change. It's just not possible. I've invested too much of my life into Geelong Cats, and I've invested too much of my life into Detroit Lions, that I just can't find the ability to go for the Bears or go for the Gold Coast Suns. But I would like to see the Suns win, and I would like to see Chicago winning. You know what I'm saying? It's really difficult. It's actually a mental thing that I actually struggle with occasionally. So 20 minutes gone here in the first half. Hit that like button and subscribe if you're new around here. Touched by Jamal Idris. Shut up, Daz, mate. Angus Crichton here. He'll get the offload away, 4 tackle, but he'll lose 3 metres because Kiro gets taken straight away, 5th tackle. Right, this is what you doing, bro. Chilling, watching the game, mate. We are streaming the Roosters versus Manly game here on YouTube on BKR Sport. So it's going to be Tommy Trebojevic who grabs his ball and, strong run back, but good contact made by the Roosters. Mitchell, you should be a fan of Toronto Maple Leafs. Why did you become a Toronto Maple Leafs fan? Interesting going for a Canadian team. They are very passionate. I've been to Vancouver before and Calgary. Wasn't able to get to an NHL game, though, for the Flames or for the Canucks. I've seen the Canucks play live at Chicago, but not a home game. But I stayed at the hotel literally opposite the road of the Vancouver Canucks Stadium. I think it's BC Place. No, BC Place is the college football team. It's close enough, though, anyway. So, 5th tackle now for Manly at the 40. And I'm Ducks, Benny. Interesting. I know Dad's mate's an LA Kings fan, so he might not like you. But James Tedesco here, he'll get taken down to the 5. Mum's from Toronto, there you go. Close enough to become a Chicago fan. It's just up above the border there. After a Titans game, how long do you have to wait till the players go to the stadium? Sometimes, Grant, it can be half an hour. Sometimes it can be 2 hours, 2.5 hours. Dead set, yeah. So Connor Watson here gets the ball and take it down here. 3rd tackle at 25. Detroit Red Wings, Davo. I'm so sorry, brother. Detroit is a minefield in regards to sport for the most part. And when I say minefield, there's not a single part of the field that isn't full of mines. 4th tackle now at the 45 for the Roosters. They go right-hand side to Joey Manu. And Manu gets the offload away to Tupanua. Off to Connor Watson. Connor Watson to Luke Keary. Keary gives it off here to Collins. And Collins is just getting manhandled by Manly tonight. Collins is getting manhandled. So Keary now puts that up. And it's a good kick. Knock back maybe by the Roosters. Knocked back maybe by the Roosters. Chance here for a try. And Tommy Trebojevic gets away from Crichton. Gets away from another. Oh, he's still going in, Tommy. Oh, taking down the 10. Great run by Tommy T, but yeah, last time a Canadian team won the Stanley Cup was 1993. Yeah, long time. Oh! They nearly... Wasn't it 3-0? No, it was 3-0 Florida, and then they nearly choked it to... Was it Toronto? Was it Toronto that they nearly choked it to, but they still won 4-3 in the Game 7? 3rd tackle even Manly at the 30. Oh, Lehigh White is complaining he's been hit high here, but he plays the ball. Off to Josh Aloiai, who gets his ball now to the 35. It'll be 4th tackle. 4th tackle, even Manly. Nathan Brown gets the offload away. Good offload. Sherry Evans now. Sherry Evans. You've seen Suoliti rush up, and now Olakau'atu. Oh, Crichton grabs onto the leg enough to stop him. 5th tackle here for Manly. He's lost the boot there, Olakau'atu as well. Sherry Evans back underneath here to Tom Trebojevic. Great tackle by Keary. Sherry Evans now, you have to do something, and he just kicks it over the sideline. I'm okay with it. The Edmonton Oilers. I used to date a girl who was from Edmonton in Canada. I used to date a girl who was a big Edmonton Oilers fan. Lived with her in Lake Louise, Alberta. Beautiful place there in Canada. But Olakau'atu is on fire tonight, man. But the Roosters are finding a way to control him, but he is on fire. Ethan says, who are you going for up the Roosters? I'm not going for anyone, man. I've tipped Manly in a close one, but I think that does change a little bit when you saw Jakey T go for that HIA, plus also you saw Tommy Talau not back for the rest of the game. With that being said, though, the Roosters are going to struggle to score here without Sam Walker. I don't see this game being as high scoring as people think. I don't see it being as high scoring as people think, but the Roosters are away here, right now. Oh, taking down the 25, 4 tackle. And the Roosters are playing better in this opening 24 minutes. But it is a semi-final for a reason. Right answer. Oh, Manly nearly got the intercept there for Ben Trbojevic, but it's going to be 6 again now for the Roosters. They're at the 40, the 35, the 30. Dom Young taken down. So 0 tackle here. 0 tackle for the Roosters. Yeah, this is a huge test for Manly after that really easy try for the Roosters before. Cardman, my brother, I just seen you join my TikTok. I'm heartbroken, bro. I was watching it live whilst watching this game, and I am absolutely shattered, mate. But I'm doing my best to keep my face smiling throughout this semi-finals game for the NRL, my guy. But tell you what, mate, here on YouTube, I was watching it live and heart stunk. Terrell May taking down 4 metres out of the line. So 6 again here for the Roosters. They're 4 metres out of the line. And penalty to the Roosters, take the 2. You take the 2 every day of the week here. Appreciate your Bulldog season following the live creator. That's me. But hello to you too, mate. Cardman says, was an absolute bell to be in there, though. Yeah, no, good stuff, man. Good stuff. But it was funny, right? Because I had to start this live stream on YouTube at 7:30. And it's like the game was like a 1-point game at that point. So I watched the last little bit here on stream. And obviously I went crazy when we kicked that goal. But, man, I tell you. Go for the try, don't be scared, Slubber says. Like, it's a shout, but it's a semi-final for a reason. Thought I was already following. Well, you're definitely following now, my brother. You're definitely following now. Greg Martin says, Blaze is going for the team that isn't the Roosters. Mate, I'm going for a good game. That's what I'm going for. I'm going for a good game. Going for a good game here. Tadman says, Edmonton almost... Oh, it was the Edmonton Oilers. Edmonton almost came back from 3-0 down. Connor McDavid still won finals MVP, though, on a losing team. Fair enough, because it went to 3-3, and then obviously they won 4-3. Shut up, Biddy, man. Like, read the room, bro. Read the room, Biddy 2021. Read the room, bro. I haven't even had time to have a break to even think about it, mate. So 14 minutes to go here in the first half. Like, have a little bit of understanding. Your thoughts on Trell Mitt? I like Trell Mitt. Obviously, he's got a lot to work on, though, next year. I'll be coming out on YouTube, on BKRsport YouTube. I'll be coming out with a video soon on the 10 players, or 1 player from each team under the most pressure. That's a video coming out very soon. So that's a penalty. They will lead 8-0 the Roosters up with 14 minutes to go here the 14 minutes to go here the first half. No, you didn't have to do it, dickhead. Dasmate says Lions get mum next week anyway. Go for the team with Tuatunga Valoa's team, Benny. No. Jared Goff, mate. Jared Goff. He's a go. What do you look for in a man? Well, he says, well, usually he has to play for the Gold Coast Titans, has to play fullback. Keanu Kenny, that's who I look for in a man. Yeah, beautiful. Beautiful man, that man. Beautiful man. So 8-0 to the Roosters with 14 minutes to go. Going all right, Peter. Going all right, mate. Yeah, good call, Jay. Good call. Don't forget, we will also be live streaming the Host Plus Cup Grand Final tomorrow between the North Devils and also Redcliffe Dolphins. Oh, Fletcher Sharp. Fletcher Sharp, what a beautiful man, Sports Zone. He's got the locks. Tino beats him out for the locks, but Fletcher Sharp is top 3 for locks in the game. Oh, jeez. Spencer Laney with a big run back, but Jakey Trbojevic with the contact. Get into him, Skungle. Tedesco now. He'll get taken down here at the 15. Second tackle. Second tackle here. The Roosters go left-hand side to Terrell May. Terrell May will be taken down at the 25. Daz, didn't the Lions get demolished last year also? They lost by 1 to Collingwood. 1 to Collingwood in the grand final last year. 4th tackle now, and they'll get this ball here to the 35. Appreciate you for liking the live, guys, on the TikTok here. Appreciate it. They give it up to Angus Crichton. Crichton into Luke Keary. Keary gives it off into Suaalii. Suaalii taking down the halfway point, 5th tackle. It's only 8 points here, but if the Roosters convert another try to make it 14-0, it's going to be tough to see Manly coming back in that one. Going to be real tough in that one. So Tommy Trbojevic here at the 10. And he's going to bring this ball back now to the 20. Will be first tackle. Nomadic Hunter says go the Roosters. Yeah, they're on top right now, Nomadic Hunter. Are you confident? I don't know. I'd be confident, but I wouldn't be guaranteeing jack shit yet. Still too early. Still very early in this game. Jay said I'm not sorry. Fair enough. I agree. 3rd tackle at the 30. Some people just don't know how to read a room, Jay. You know it. I know it. We all know it. Well, there's just some people who just can't see that, obviously. Read the room. 4th tackle at the 45. So left-hand side to Luke Brooks. Luke Brooks here at the 45 on the Roosters. So I guess a good offload away. He's had some good offloads tonight, Luke Brooks. Jakey Trbojevic here to the 40 now will be 5th tackle. So Fitzagle here, 38 metres out. Lachlan Kroger to Cherry Evans, and Cherry Evans puts the boot to ball, puts it up in the air. Ruben Garrett chasing through nicely, but Daniel Tupou grabs it, and will get away from the tackle, but taken down to the 20. First tackle. Tasman says, no, they just lost, not but losing, to be honest. I'd rather get pumped in a game versus North Melbourne than lose to Collingwood in grand final. That's a great point, mate. It's a great point. So third tackle here. I know what it's like to beat Collingwood in a grand final and also lose to them. Alfred says, who put the first try for the Roosters? That would have been the only try for the Roosters. The only try in the game so far has been Victor Radley, right up the guts, right through the middle, underneath the post that made it 6-0. And then obviously Roosters got a penalty just before to make it an 8-0 ball game. Now, if you're on YouTube, guys, 10 minutes to go the first half. Hit that like button and subscribe if you're new around here. TikTok, like and follow, obviously. Fit tackle for the Roosters at the 45. Andrew Backer says, from me reading the room, I can see the Blaze King yell at DCE from where he is. Absolutely, sir. Absolutely. And that will be, is that? Oh, I thought I was about to say Lachlan Kroger, but Tom Trbojevic grabs the ball at 20. At the 20 there. So first tackle now for Manly. Luke Brooks gives it off here to Lehigh Hopewade. High tackle. That's a penalty. No? Big call. Sports Zones, I thought putting a bet on Manly winning, given the odds were $2.45, was pretty good. Yeah, look, I think that was good odds there. But they got messed up early with a couple of injuries with Tolotau Koala going out, and they had to switch a roo. And yeah, it's been a rough start for Manly, but they are only down by 8 points to 0. They just need to try and figure out their attack because their defense has been fine for the most part. The other Bona Boken and Grant Atkins is my pinky. I don't know if you can see it, but this one's a lot bigger than this one because one second here. Lehigh White taking down the halfway point because one time I was walking down the bus on the way when I was going to school and I was on the bus and the bus jolted and my finger got jarred and it just never really it's fine, but it just never really completely recovered. Tedesco nearly got the offload away, taking down the 25. First tackle. Jason, if you're on YouTube, please like and subscribe. If you're from TikTok, get well soon. That's some shots there from our YouTube section to you guys. So second tackle here for the Roosters off to Dom Young. And Dom Young playing as a second rower there. Third tackle here at the 45. You did that at Bandcamp, you big liar. Mate, what happens at Bandcamp stays at Bandcamp, buddy. You know, some fun times there. Fun times there. We definitely did not invite Diddy to our band camp, though, that's for sure. And Angus Crichton will be taken down here at the 35. Solid tackle there by Chezza. Wow, Angus Crichton getting his elbow in his face there, giving him a bit of how you going. Luke Keary at the back of Tedesco. That's great play. Oh, Tupou Tedesco. I think you scored. I think it's 12-0. I think you scored, and I think it's 12-0. That was actually a really nice play there from Sydney. That was actually a really, really nice play there from Sydney Roosters to make it 12-0 with a kick. Tedesco with the try time. Tedesco with the big O2 time. Your costume for the BKR Mods Mad Monday is Brian Fletcher with that pinky. That was a really nice play. Garrett really bit on the Joey Suoliti run that didn't really look like it was going to happen, but Tedesco. Olakau'atu does make a good attempt at him, but obviously Tedesco had already basically scored by that point. Now this kick is pretty big to make it a 14-point game or keep it just as a 12-point game. 14-point makes it a 2-try game. Oh, Lehigh Hawaiian went for the intercept there. It wasn't too bad. Yeah, no, he scores that. He slides across. Do 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 do. Tell you what, the what's it called? The speakers in the stadium, the DJ in the stadium, they always get a banger. They always get a banger if they go like the 2000s, early 2010s. The music from now, no one gives a shit about. But back then, you're firing it up, you're dancing in the stadium. Dasmate says, Kiri, no look who's thinking he is Mahomes of Pat. That confused the shit out of me, that comment, but fair enough. Pat Summer, boys for life, hello. Hello, how you doing, brother? How you doing? By the Sydney Chooks. Try time there to make it 12-0 with a kick, Amundos Tukamamundos. Kiri looks into that guy's soul before passing. My lord, yeah, that was fantastic there from Luke Kiri. Takeaway says, morning, I'm late. Who's for the points? I can give you the easy answer and say Roosters. But the harder answer is to say Victor Radley, a penalty, and also James Tedesco. But difficult kick in from Suoliti from the wing. He's never made a kick in front of me, Suoliti. Fun fact for you, Sam Walker's also never made a kick from in front of me. But let's see Suoliti without me. He can get it over the top of the crossbar. It's a far wide kick from the left-hand side. Suoli. Yes, it does. Bang. The Bondi Wall makes it 14-0. The Bondi Wall makes it 14 points to 0. Good try from the guy Dylan Edwards replaced. Jeez. Well, the Roosters pacing apart the old Manly right now. The old Manly. All right, Grant Atkins, you have a good one, brother. My tips for this weekend, I tipped the Sharks last night, but I did tip Manly in this game. Benny says he never will because he leaves next year. Rolling. Brighton says, I'm late. Who scored? James Tedesco and also Victor Radley. All right, so the Roosters here get the ball at their own 5. Manly need to find a way to get some points before half-time. 7 minutes to go here. They need to find a way to get some points in this game. Otherwise, they are Husky. Seems like the doggy woof took a lot out of them. With the Sharks and the Choogies. Well, good call here so far. Obviously, a long way to go in this game, but good call here so far. Chookpen having a blinder. Yeah, Hainsey be pumping. But it's also going to be tough for him, right? Because he's going to fly back to Brisbane, and the Brisbane Lions just made the grand final in the AFL. So that means that he's going down to support his Roosters against the Melbourne Storm next week, if the Roosters win this game. He has to fly from Brisbane, where all the Brisbane Lions fans are going to be going to the grand final of the AFL, which is always through the roof. I used to live in Melbourne for a little bit, right? So I know how expensive Melbourne is during grand final weekend. He's in for a raucous, pricey time. They still woof another. No woof, doggy woof at the moment. No. Not at the moment, son. Not at the moment, Nathaniel Bay. Ryan says, what happened to the Cats up the Lions? Yeah, unfortunately we lost, brother, but, we move. Third tackle now at 33. 6 minutes to go here in the first half. They go left-hand side off to Ethan Bullimore. He'll get to the 40. He'll get to the 40 here. I thought Walker never misses. No, well, Hainsey admitted that I made him miss. Tommy Trebojevic, they go left-hand side. Up to Ben Trebojevic. It's a high tackle. That's a high tackle, referee. No, apparently not. Wilson, he got winning. I originally had Manly, mate, but I can't see Manly coming back from a 14-0 deficit here against the Roosters. I feel like Manly's just had a lot of steam taken out of them from the doggy woof, and, they're just struggling to get into this game, especially losing Tolotau Koala early. Especially, I'm going to have to time you out, Ryder, brother. You just keep spamming this chat, and bit of a muppet. If I can get to you, if it lets me get you, and we're going to have to mute you, brother. There we go. Mute account for 5 minutes. We'll see you. All right, so it's going to be third tackle over the Roosters, showing Manu. 10 out of 45. I put Todd Crawler down as an anytime, and he got injured within the first 10 to 15 seconds. Yeah, and he doesn't come back for the game. It's brutal, bro. It's definitely brutal for Todd Crawler. It's absolutely brutal there, but, that's unfortunately part of the game, and you just got to hope whatever better agency, gives you a bit of, grants you a little bit there. Fourth tackle over the Roosters. Terrell May gets the ball to the 35. Skunkle says, Logan, advice, mate, don't listen to the signing advice in those groups. The signing advice? Oh, Logan, just saw someone at Titans fans say we should sign Lodge. Mate, I don't even know why you listen to people in those groups, to be fair. It's all a bit of fun. People throw their opinions and whatnot, but there is definitely some raucous one. Sandon Smith will go bang! 18-0 with a kick to come, and the Roosters are tearing them away. The Roosters are tearing them away right now. Do you know if the bet stands or gets voided? I'd say it probably stands, bro, but you'll see. Boom, 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 boom. Roosters tearing them apart right now. Manly, what happened? What happened in here, Manly? No more Manly right now. No more Manly. Dance, everybody, let it hot in this party. No diddy, though. George says, hi. Hello, George Murphy. How you doing? Benny says, now that was a good play from Smith. Yeah, it was a really good run here from Sandon Smith. He picks that ball up at 30, and he just sees the broken play between Cheza and Jake Trebojevic, and just finds the gap and steps around Tommy Trebojevic. And I can't see Manly coming back from an 18-0, 20-0 deficit because it's right in front. Grant says, what are you looking at? Mate, we're on YouTube. This is a side stream. We mainly do YouTube, brother. But Sandon Smith there with a nice try that really sets the Roosters up for a good one here. Slapper says, you keen for a Storm Panthers grand final? Yeah. Jumping up and down for it, Slapper. Firing it up for it, mate. I'm ready to rock and roll with that one. Jeez. You know, we'll be live streaming it here though. Like, I'm not going to the NRL Grand Final. I would normally, but I'm just not. I'm not going to fly to Sydney for a game that we've seen a billion times before. You know, and you're going to see either the last team to win the Grand Final 3 years in a row or the team that beat them 4 years ago. And it's just like, I just don't see the time there. The Titans women aren't going to be there, so I just don't. And there's no Tweed Seagulls or whatnot. And I wouldn't go just for Tweed I wouldn't go just for Tweed or for what's it called? Or Ipswich, right? I'd stream it. So I'll stream the entire day here on the channel. The entire day. Bryson said I went Manly. So did I, mate. But, you know, this is what happens, man. Unfortunately, Manly just not up for this one at the moment. He's so keen that he's watching it from Fiji. No, I'll be here. I'm leaving to go to Fiji on Tuesday after the grand final. So in 2.5 weeks. On the Tuesday. Ayo. Boom, boom. And I'm going to say, hey-oh. Ayo. Skunkle says, I've seen Hazy too much already in the game. It's because the NRL tells them to put, like, that kind of stuff there. Like, if the Titans were here, that we'd be on it the whole time, too. Because we have all the flags, we have the drums, we have all that type of jazz, right? Thought you were in Fiji. Nah, man, I'm still here in Gold Coast until the 9th, I think it is, or whatever it is. So Manly have already gone short, and it's just Roosters ball here at the 20. Where is the ball here? At the 30 now, first tackle. All right, so they go right-hand side, off to Spencer Lenier with a tough run to the 40. To have that run to the 40 here. Storm Panthers will be way better than the Storm Roosters or Panthers Roosters. I would agree. I think the Panthers have piece apart the Roosters like they did last week, and I think that Storm Panthers is probably the best bet at a great grand final. Storm, they're going to knock on there, Roosters, so it's Manly ball here at the 45 on the Roosters side of the field. If Manly can score a try here, it's still kind of game on. But anyway, I think that Storm Sharks could be an interesting one. I know they flogged them last week, but if the Sharks can play like they did last night in that first half, that's a good team. And if they surprise the Panthers, the confidence will be through the roof. But I do think it's just Storm Panthers, and I think it'll be a good game at least. So Manly now, they'll get this ball here to the 30, and they'll go Lachlan Croker off to Luke Brooks. Luke Brooks gives it a short, and Carl Lawton's going to be 18 metres out from the line. Can I see the Tigers get another spoon next season? Sure, Dave, I can. I won't be tipping it, though, because they have got a few signings that should improve them. But all the bottom four should improve next year, to be fair. All of them. Fourth tackle here at the 10. But I do all the season reviews, bro, so you'll see my positives going into next year, concerns and everything for every team. They kick it over the top here for Olakawatu. Try Manly! Manly. And Olakawatu deserves a try after his first half. And Manly somewhat might be back into this game. It's going to try right on half time. They came back against the Doggy Wolf last week. So let's see if Manly can do it again this week. But at least they get a try just before half time. That does help them back into the contest. Manly, eh? Do you think the Titans girls get a win tomorrow? I hope so, mate. I hope so. Slavis says, nice try. Which teams are in the girls' game tomorrow? Girls are still in the regular season. Next week is the finals, which I will stream. But the Titans play the Raiders and the Eels play the Roosters tomorrow. Eels, technically, I think... Oh, yeah, they have to win by 22 points to go above the Sharks, which I doubt will happen. Because the Roosters want to finish in first. Okay, just slightly interesting, Daniel Bate. You know, you want a little bit of something, a little bit of interesting. At least they get some form of points on the board before the break. Eels going to win 34 against the Roosters. Eels are not going to be beating the Roosters tomorrow. And if they do, they're not winning by 22. The Roosters are still playing for first place in the women's game. Do you know who we are even playing cricket this year? I'm pretty certain we play India, which is a big one. We play India in one of the test series. England, obviously, in the Ashes next year. Oh, no, Garrick, how has he missed that? Oh, gee, that's a bad miss. That is a bad miss there. That is a bad miss. But there we go, guys. Half time. Roosters put on a clinic, but Manly find a way to score just before half time. So maybe Manly in with a very, very sneaky chance here. Maybe a very sneaky chance. But obviously, guys, hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new around here. I'm just going to quickly jump off for 2 seconds, go to the bathroom, whatnot, and then I will come back. I don't know how to mute this, by the way. I don't even know how to... Oh, mute microphone. There you go. All right. I'll be back in a second, and I'll be back in a second. Thumbs up, subscribe. It's actually getting hot, so I've actually changed my shirt too. It's getting hot. Let's unmute that microphone. There we go, we're back. It was getting hot, so I changed my shirt. Don't get too excited. Benny says, a Manly second half is anything like that kick that this game is done. Yeah, fair call, Benny. Yeah, fair call. Fair call there. Daniel Bates says, I used to be all for women's rugby, etc. until this woke nonsense started. Now we are almost being shamed if we don't watch the games. Pathetic, really. Not in the NRLW. I wouldn't say that people are being shamed to watch the NRLW. I don't think Australians... So Australians are different, man. Like, maybe around the world, in America, and I don't know, maybe in England and whatnot, which we might get to in 5-6 years or whatnot. But there's no real kind of... Australians are a very different breed of people, where they're blunt. We spoke about this last night. They're blunt. So if they don't agree with something, they'll tell you straight to your face, I don't give a shit what you have to say in regards to that. Like, obviously, yes, I enjoy the NRLW. I enjoy the women's game. I enjoy that. But no one's going to force me to watch it. Just like no one's going to force other Australians to watch it, because we are just very blunt as people. You know, we have a laugh, we have good banter, and we take the piss and whatnot. But it's just, there's no real... There might be people who try to push like that woke agenda, as people say, but it's just not the Australian way, mate. Like, people don't care here. They just want to watch sport. They just want to watch sport and enjoy sport. And if they enjoy women's game, then great. If they don't enjoy women's game, no one's forcing them to watch the women's game. No, Skunk, I think he's referring to more so around the world, because there is people like in the WNBA and whatnot, where people are like, oh, if you don't watch the WNBA, then, you know what I'm saying? Like, America is very polarizing in regards to the political beliefs in that regards. Davo says, who's your team in the Premier League? The best team that's ever existed, son. I'll let you guess who that is. And I'm smiling, so it means that it's not a team that sucks. Call Strike says, guys, will the Roosters win? Guys, will the Roosters win? Yeah, more than likely, mate. Well, you ask, okay, they're up by 16 points, but there's still a whole second half to go. I'll still tuning for Bunda. That's the kind of comment that we probably don't look for. But with that being said, like, you know, females are attractive. You're allowed to say that. You are allowed to say the women in the NRLW are attractive. You just can't have the whole emphasis on that, right? Like, you can't just say, I only... Slabber, I know you'll speak for yourself, but like in general, people can't just say, you know, I'm only watching it because of that, right? Because women do say the same thing about the men. They say Nathan Cleary is attractive, Reece Walsh and whatnot is attractive. You know, that's just how it goes. So it's not like you're not allowed to say that you do enjoy the attractiveness of the females, right? But you just have to be careful about how you put that across for obvious reasons. David says, hot down here in Melbourne, Victoria. Not likely. It's quite warm here. It's like 25 degrees, but I don't know. I was feeling warm. I was firing up. I want to meet Slothy from the Titans. Big Sloth. He was here before. Antonio was here before, actually. He was in the TikTok before, but he's gone now. Slumber says, didn't a women's AFL team blame the AFL for pathetic crowds? Did they really? I didn't know about that. I don't watch the AFLW. I'm not a big fan of it. Like, I genuinely enjoy the NRLW. Genuinely enjoy the AFL, NRL, whatnot, but I just can't get into the AFLW. It's just not my thing. There's some big scores. I saw some big scores today, too, like 70-20 kind of deal as well. AFLW was light years behind the NRLW. Absolutely, Skunkle. Absolutely. And it was there before the NRLW, I believe, as well. He's a Crystal Palace fan. You're an idiot. And it says the team with 112 charges. You haven't done your research. Someone salted that he spent more money than Manchester City in the last 12 years and has jack shit to say for except for an FA Cup win. Congratulations. Let's all give Man United a clap. Really good stuff there. Really good stuff, mate. Someone just said something. When I joined you, I forgot to tell you something. I'm a big fan of you because sometimes I watch on YouTube. Well, we're on YouTube right now, brother. Welcome. You can jump on the YouTube BK Sport right now. This is a side stream. We do our main stream on the YouTube where you have the score and you have the ladder and eliminate and all that sort of stuff. Daniel Bates says, yes, I get that, Aussies, for sure. Olivia says, I'm here partially, sitting in the hospital waiting room at the moment. Hope you all are well. Had a big decide to bury itself in my ear. Don't know what a big decide is, but I hope you are well. God bless you, Olivia. I hope everything does go all right for you there in the hospital. Slapper says, let us know what kind of bug. That's wild. Get better, absolutely, yeah. But, a big decide. A big bug is what she was trying to say. Okay, I didn't really understand at first. I didn't really understand. But that's weird, yeah. That's a bit... It feels a little bit creepy. And that's not like insulting. That's just saying, like, if I had a bug in my ear, that'd be... Ooh. Thanks to FA Cups is where it's at. Yeah, well done. Well done. That's the Man United way. Well done. Nice little FA Cup. One team's winning, the Champions League and the treble, and the other team is celebrating, 6 Premier Leagues in the last 7 years. The other team, however, is celebrating a FA Cup that we've won multiple times too, mind you. Get around the mid-table club. Yes. Aren't they exactly 10th, Man United? Aren't they exactly 10th? Best sports says Roosters win the comp, bro. Yeah, look, they're looking all right here. Obviously, Manly just aren't ready for this game at all. Like, obviously, there's a chance of them to come back, but I can't see it happening, man. I do see you going to the game next week, but I do have, as I've said for a long time, that the Melbourne and Panthers grand final, I can't see the Roosters beating Melbourne, and I definitely can't see them beating Panthers in the grand final. If the Sharks so happen to get there alongside the Roosters, then sure, the Roosters could win that game, but I think we're all aware that whoever wins this game and whoever won last night's game was always going to get beaten next week, especially down there in Melbourne as well, and especially, well, Sharks got a bit more of an advantage because they're playing still in the same city at a core. It's like not really a massive advantage there for Panthers, but the disadvantage is playing the Melbourne and Melbourne. The disadvantage is playing Melbourne and Melbourne. So, you know, like so far you're doing well. Obviously, don't crow too early. Manly did come back against the doggy wolf last week. It would be a significant choke though for the Roosters, but yeah, look, a long way to go. Long way to go. But the Roosters definitely have been the better team here. Think about it, I'm not knocking women's sport, no way. Good luck to them, genuinely. No one thought you were. No one thought you were. David says Arsenal's who I follow. I'm so sorry. Olivia Reed says it's a moth. I think it feels big. A moth went to your ear. Well, way. A moth. Well, at least it thinks you as homely. At least it thinks of you as homely. At least that's a positive you have to take out of the situation there. That's a positive. Benny says, go for Cleary's shoulder and try shut down Luai. It would go a long way to winning the game. Yeah, but I still think the Panthers have shown enough when Cleary's been out, you know. But like that's as easy as you think. It's not. You know, they know exactly that the Roosters tried to target Cleary last week. Didn't work. It didn't work. Must have a massive ear hole. Jay, what are you doing? You know, like, that's my question to you. What are we doing here, Jay? You're talking about people having massive ear holes. You know, we're talking about people having massive ear holes, Jay. Do you see what's happened? How did we get from this bloke supporting Arsenal to the Roosters winning the comp to you saying that Olivia has a massive ear hole? Where have we gotten to this area? Where did we get to this? Where do we get to this? Moths are big. Mate, you're off your rocker, Jay. He's off his rocker. He's off his rocker. That's simple, Benny. It's very simple, Mitchell. Very, very simple. Jay is upset because the Cowboys lost. Jay is a Titans fan, Andrew. GT said, Women's Rugby League will blow up, I reckon. They actually have some skillful talent players in the comp. I don't know about blow up, but it will steadily increase. It will steadily improve. It will steadily improve. Call Strike says, a team that ends with Y will win. Well, the Roosters has an S at the end of it, and the Sea Eagles has an S at the end of it as well. So, unfortunately, you are incorrect in that regards. Yes, very incorrect to that. Sports Zone says, all you got to do is score more points than the other team and you'll win. That's a really good idea. That is a pretty intelligent idea, if I'm completely honest with you, Sports Zone. That is a pretty intelligent idea. Not going to lie to you. So we'll see how it goes, though. You know, you fire it up, Zone. You know, you fire it up. All you got to do is score more points than the opposition. Thank you. I would really like Manly to do something in this game, just so it's not a boring second half that we know the winner. You know, at least last night the Cowboys gave it a good go before they obviously got slapamundos by the up the Shaggies. But, you know, right now this game is feeling like it could still open up even further. You know, right now it does look like it could still be a frustrating one to watch. 11 degrees in Melbourne. Really? How is there such a big difference between the Gold Coast and Melbourne? Like, I know there's a difference, but Gold Coast weather. Oh, I should take that off that. Oh, see you later. See you later. Gold Coast weather. It says 17 degrees on here. It's definitely not 17 degrees in my room. It's 26 degrees in my room. And Melbourne weather is 14 degrees. So you're a liar. You are a liar, son. I've caught you out. It's 14 degrees, mate. Warm as. Get your kits off. Greg Martin says, what's it with Roosters fans and being extremely annoying? It's a great point. It is a great point. But, you know, when you're successful, you can do whatever you want, really. But it's just like, it always comes back to bite you, right? So if you don't get the job done and you do not win, it leaves you very susceptible. Very, very susceptible to getting done over by the fans. You know, like Roosters fans, they know that they're going to cop it if they lose, and they will give it when they win. Joseph Schuster says, I'll see a Manly comeback. Again, would love to see it just for a bit of excitement here, but the way this game's been played, I don't know about that. I don't know about that, really. Jay says Roosters to choke. At least it would make a good game of it. At least it would make a quality old game of it. Oh, sorry, I had to check something out there. Where's the grand final? Grand final's in the same place every single year. The same place every single year. And that is a core stadium. Core stadium every single year. Just like in the AFL, it's always the MCG. The only places that it's different is the BBL, where it's the highest placed team gets to host the grand final. The A-League was like that, but now it's at a core because it's stupid. The NFL obviously has a different team every year that's decided like 4 years in advance. The basketball is obviously 7 games apiece at either stadium of the 2 teams there. Same with NHL and same with the baseball. Jay says, too late, I said it. Mate, fair enough, get into them. You know, fair enough, get into them. Well, right now, guys, obviously next week, preliminary final, you'll be looking at the Sharks playing the Panthers, I think, on Saturday. And I think the Storm would be playing the Roosters on the Friday, if I'm not mistaken. I could be, though. Appreciate you for liking the live, Pat and Samuel. I saw you TV against the Manly and Warriors this year when Titans played Manly and Warriors. Yeah, I was on TV quite a little bit this year, mate. In New Zealand, I was on the whole game nearly, to be fair. But no, obviously we're with the flags and the drums and getting crazy with the front line. So they do obviously arc the TV cameras towards us a lot of the time. Jay says, Blaze, do you know aspartame is made? Is that official sweetener that's in your Coke Zero? Guess what it's made of? Are you about to tell me like it's moths or something? I don't have any Coke Zero here, buddy. I put my arms up. There's nothing wrong with me right now, son. I'm on a water kick at the moment. I'm on a water kick. I've got 2 days left of 75 hard, and I've got obviously 2 weeks from tomorrow left of just going hard at the gym. I actually feel like I've lost too much weight, by the way. So I'll tell you guys, I started off as 133 kilos, and I'm now 105. Yeah. So that is 15, 25, that's about 28 kilos in 73 days. Fun fact. Fun fact for you. Is it made from moths? I'm assuming it is. Genetically modified E. coli bacteria, where it has poo, they use that as aspartame. Drink up. If I had a Coke Zero, I'd drink it up just for you. I'd drink it just for you. Tomiaro has just called me his wife. You are the wife of our relationship, and don't ever forget that. But all right, so Manly are running out of the field here, guys. Roosters about to come out as well. 58% possession for the Roosters the first half, 42% for Manly. So if Manly can start getting some ball back, maybe. So Coke Zero is literal shit, Slubber says. Seek help, mate. Seek help. Jay's on that conspiracy stuff. Conspiracy. All right, so Roosters now coming out here. And the back guy says, do you have anything planned for the ending of the challenge? I don't want to reward myself with food. So I don't want my brain to immediately go to eating a pizza just because I completed it, because it defeats the purpose of the challenge. So I want to wait a couple of days. But I also feel like I've lost too much weight at this point that I'm going to jump off of, I nearly want to jump off of the keto part once I finish my 75 hard and just slowly integrate a healthier lifestyle eating process post that for the next, week and a half or so. Next week and a half, 2 weeks or so. So as long as I complete the 75 hard, then I can I'm just doing extras for the sake of it. So I can slowly get myself onto a healthier eating pattern. I'll probably go to just more carbs per day, like less than 10 carbs to 20 carbs to 30 carbs, and just like that. And slowly integrate back into regular eating. All right, so guys, hit that like button, subscribe if you are new around here on YouTube, on TikTok, obviously like and follow if you are new. But it's second tackle leave at Manly at the 15. They're down 20-4 with 40 minutes to go of their season. If they do not score another 16 points to get back in the game. You do fasting as well. I have been doing a lot of fasting as well, to be fair. The last couple of days I've been on just literally like 2 steaks a day or 2 chicken, like 2 healthy pieces of chicken a day kind of deal. Which is actually 0 carbs. So 4 tackle, and that's a knock on Manly. That's not good. Don't challenge it. Don't challenge it. I think they're going to challenge this. Wow, okay. Here come the fraud Eagles. Well, there's a knock on here. Manly going to challenge this. Unless he comes back through the ruck, I think this is probably going to be fine. Luke says, brother, you don't need keto. Just learn to manage your calorie intake. It's all about balance and making it a part of your lifestyle and sustainable. Looking really healthy, bro. Keep it up. No, I appreciate that, Luke. And no, I agree, mate. I agree. It's just with the 75 hard program, this is definitely just a knock on it, in my opinion. Wait, hold on one second. I'll respond to you in a second, Luke. I think he's... If the Roosters touch this actually is a penalty. Yeah, okay. I don't know about that. It comes back through the ruck at the end of the day and his foot does twist out to the ball. I would actually argue that should have been successful. I actually would argue that was a successful penalty, but okay. Bunker's off the rocker again. So, Luke, I did 75 hard, right? So I've got 2 more days left of 75 hard, tomorrow and Monday. And I did keto at the start, so you have to stay with the same eating program throughout. So that's what I'm saying. Once I finish 75 hard, I'm getting off of keto. But the keto was so I can have a drastic weight loss. Like I said, I was 133 kilos, now I'm 105. So there's no point to me being on keto anymore. There's no point. But I also don't want to celebrate by just going and eating pizza and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Sungus has got my money on them, mate. Who you got your money on? You got money on the Titans women. Fire it up. So Roosters ball here at the 30. At the 30. Your phone is not in time as you're speaking. I don't know what you want me to do. I don't know what you want me to do. Tell me if it's still like that and I'll just restart it. As in the stream. So second tackle now for the Roosters and they're going to be 10 metres out from the line. Second tackle. 8 meat. It keeps the vegans happy. Thank you, Jay. Second tackle here. 5 metres out here for the Sydney Jukesters. Jukesters left hand side. They should score here. Daniel Tupou, I'm pretty certain, scores in the corner to make it 24-4 with a hit to come. Floormat says, I live overseas. I'm a bit confused. I've been told by Australians that NRL is the most popular form of rugby. This is a major semi-final. Why did yesterday have 19k today sold out, but Wallabies 70k? So Wallabies today had probably more All Blacks fans, and you heard that in the second half with their chant. By the way, Roosters scored 24-4 with a kick to come. People don't give a shit about the Wallabies in Australia, and the Wallabies are kind of like a scarce sport. So like rugby league is week in, week out for 27 weeks. Whilst the Wallabies play like maybe at best 3 or 4 games a year in the country. Same thing with the All Blacks, same thing with South Africa, this kind of deal, right? So let's just make sure he doesn't put his hand down first. No, it's a try time. It's a try time there for Tupou. So the point is that rugby in Australia is not popular. It's just not popular. I'm one of maybe 5.5 people, and that half is me as a kid. Right, so I'm one of 5.5 people who actually follow rugby union and follow the Wallabies and whatnot because we suck. And we've sucked for a long time because the organisation doesn't, it's just full of shit. So there's no comparison between union and league at the moment. And league, people tend to go and watch at home and stay at home because it's easy to watch on the TV. League actually towers over the AFL in regards to broadcast numbers. Why? Because League is a better game to watch on TV, whilst AFL is a game to watch the game. So you get 100k to the Geelong versus Brisbane Lions game today, but then you go back and have a look at this game, or the last game, where it was 19k last night for the Sharks and Cowboys, and you're like, well, that's a big part of it. But also you got to remember the Cowboys are North Queensland comparatively to all the way down here in Sydney, which is about a 4 hours from the Gold Coast. It's 3 hours from the Gold Coast, is it? 3 hours from the Gold Coast to Townsville. So that would be an extra hour and a bit. So it'd be like 4 hours flight from Townsville to Sydney. And the Sharks don't have a massive fan base. They have about 280,000 population in Cronulla in the Southern Shire. But they love their rugby league, but they just don't get out for it. But they all would have watched it last night. It's a really complex topic to talk about. But to put it simply for you, the NRL is the biggest rugby code in Australia by far. And it is the biggest rugby code across, the islands as well, because no one watches the Super Rugby. Even New Zealand is slowly integrating to rugby league over union, even though they've dominated union for a very long time. Anyway, 26-4 to the Roosters with 36 minutes to go here of the game. David says, again this time, lol to Manly. Manly. Love me a gammon joint. Bloody delicious. What? The bunker sucks, Kelly says. Fair enough. Not gonna lie, I would have never thought you being 133 or even over 100. Yeah, bro. Yeah, I was 133, mate. I was a big bopper back then. But you only get to see this part of me, yeah? Like, now I'm different, but you really only get... Unless you see me in person. But I'll post a photo on my Instagram of the drastic weight change. I'll show... Once this challenge is completed, I will show. It's not perfect by any means. I'm not this muscly, massive dude, but I have lost a lot of weight. But that's because Slapper was the one making me eat all those pizzas, Slapper. Manly with the ball here at the 20, and now they'll be at the 25 first tackle. Jay's mate spotting. Jay's mate spotting? Who's Jay's mate? He's got a lot of mates. I know he's got a friend all the way in Wales that he still keeps in touch with, probably. Second tackle at the 30. They go right-hand side. That'll always be Jay's best friend. He might have other friends and mates, but Jay's best friend is always from Wales. Third tackle now for Manly. They give it off into the 40. And Lukey Brooks dummies and goes. Taking it down to the 45 on Roosters side of the field. Fourth tackle. Fourth tackle there. Off to Jake Trbojevic to Cherry Evans. So go chance the arm a little bit more now. They're down by 22 points in an elimination final. And, they're just unfortunately getting paced apart. The old Manly. So Cherry Evans now whacks that ball up. And no chase really. And Tedesco will get taken down here at the 5. Taken down. Taken down. This is going to be a boring 35 minutes of rugby league football, guys. That's why I'm happy to talk about whatever. Slubber says, celebrate with 24 McNuggets and a Big Mac. Bro, I could absolutely go. You know what I could go? What, out of all the foods right now, have I been craving for the longest time? What's been my craving? It hasn't been pizza, funnily enough, which is my favourite kind of food, like in fast food. What would be my biggest craving right now? Nuggets is a good shout. HSP is like full on. I wouldn't be able to go the large one anymore, but I'd go for a smaller one. HSP would be mad. Oh, Subway would be good. Some bread. Some good old bread. Good old fashioned bread. Now that'd be the shit. Tom Trbojevic now will get this ball here to the 30. It'll be first tackle here for Manly. First tackle for the Manly. Ben Trbojevic up to Cherry Evans. Cherry Evans out to Lehigh Hobawade. And Hobawade will be down at the 35. Come on, please. Score a try. Just make it like somewhat interesting or something like that. Oh, Slapper says burrito. Mate, hand it over. Bit of Guzmani Gomez. Spicy sauce. Get out of the conversation, Sam. Oh, dearie me. One of those Cali burritos. Fish and chips I've been craving for lately, actually. Fish and chips. My bad influence. Bad influence, but we appreciate you, Slabber. Bad influence, but we definitely appreciate you. You can't whack fatty meats. Don't believe what governments tell you meat is good for you. No, I know. I've been on basically a meat diet for however long. Well, I was going to say backwards there. They did call it knock on a lot, but... Chicken burger. Hey, you're out of the conversation, mate. You can't have any spice. You can't even handle pepper, Sam, sir. You can't even handle pepper with spice, Sam. Gee whiz. Gee whiz, mate. So it's going to be third tackle here for the Roosters, and they're going to be 25 metres out. Should I go to the pub now or get drunk and watching this and forget about this game? I think you should forget about the game and we can just talk about fish and chips. Should politics be... Well, I'm not even going to speak about that conversation. Fifth tackle here for the Roosters at the 40. Someone. So the ball was always travelling backwards. They do call that forward a lot, but the ball did technically go backwards, so I'm okay with it. But with that being said, like Manly are down by 22 points. They haven't been good enough in this game, let's be fair. The Brazilian meat buffet and surfers, Logan says, mate, that sounds great. That does sound great. That would be like carnivore/keto option as well. That would be carnivore/keto. Luke Brooks, he's probably been maybe their best here in this game, Manly. Oh, underneath here, Tommy Talau. Good strong run here. Dom Young gets absolutely clobbered there by Tommy and gets the ball to the halfway point. How hard will it be for the Roosters to snag a win down there in Melbourne next week? I can't see it happening, but we'll see. You know, miracles can happen. And the Roosters are going to get the ball here at the 40 because Manly throw the ball over the sideline. Garrick's had a pretty poor game here today. He's had a pretty poor game. Hello, Mr. Freak Show. How you going? Jacksonville Jaguars, what happened? How do you lose to the New England Patriots? Greg Martin says, neither were the Roosters last week. That didn't stop them from complaining. Wait, who's this? What's we talking about? I don't even know what we're talking about. Logan says it's so good. Unlimited pork ribs, steaks, and lambs. Ah, dearie me. Whereabouts is that in surfers? I don't, like, Australians don't go to surfers. It's not Australians. People from the Gold Coast don't go. Oh, Cherry Evans come off his line there. Suoli's away here. Suoli's away. Connor Watson, knock on. Is it knock on Manly first? Yeah, knock on Manly first. People from the Gold Coast don't go to surfers unless you need to, because it's obviously tourism central. But whereabouts in surfers is that? I'd agree with that one, someone. Hamala Kawhi's been different tonight. Yeah, Mr. Free Show, he's been really good. He has been really, really good here. Above the KFC there. Oh, so on the beach, right at Cavill Avenue. So the case, because obviously you got the McDonald's right across from the Surfers Paradise sign, and then you go down left. That used to be a real dangerous, dodgy area, by the way, back in the day. That used to be a dodgy area. Just to see all the lights of Cavill, and then you just walk around that corner. I nearly got bashed there one day. Dead set. It used to be dodgy. Obviously, it's not now. But yeah, it used to be full on. I walked away from my group just to like chill out for a bit from all the drinking and stuff, and it's penalty Roosters. And I just remembered it was dodgy there. But not anymore, like I said. Surfers is a shithole, Dasmate says. Thank you, Daz. Not the most shithole of shitholes on the Gold Coast, but it's definitely up there. It's definitely up there. Surfers is dirty as, yeah, slapper. I don't go anywhere near there unless I need to. I find and I think everyone knows this, like if you're from the Gold Coast, you know the older you get, the more south you go. So 30 minutes to go here the game, guys. Hit the like button and subscribe if you're new around here on TikTok. Obviously, double tap the screen and also follow if you are new. Appreciate you, Mr. Freak Show, for the like and live. But like you start off wanting as a young kid, like a teenager, wanting to live in Surfers, and then you move to you think, oh no, Broadbeach is better because it's a little bit on the lesser side, but it's still got that nightlife. And then you're like, oh no, Burleigh's a pretty good place, and you slowly integrate down. And then all the oldies go down like Chugan, they go down like Coolangatta, Tweed Heads, and whatnot, right? So the older you get, the more south you go on the Gold Coast. Tedesco left hand side, Angus Crichton as I think scored a try. No, he's gonna say knock on. Knock on him in the Roosters. I thought he scored. He thinks he scored too, but maybe not. Definitely cleaned up from years ago. Yeah, it's still dirty though. Surface is still filthy, but it's just... Well, this is tight. This is a close one here. This just comes free. I don't think this is a try. It's close though. Gold Coast sounds so wholesome, at least that's what I thought. Oh, it's very good in parts. Well, nothing wrong with the Tedesco Cherry Evans. Oh, Cherry Evans is holding back Tedesco. Okay. Grant Atkins is just saying, settle down, James. Nah, he's lost that ball short. It's fine. So it'll be a penalty to the Roosters, but there's no try there from Crichton. Slapper says, yeah, Talabudra is a beautiful place, Ellen. Very quiet area. But I'd still consider that part of that, like, Cooley, Chugan kind of crowd. Professional foul. So, Cherry Evans, you're getting bin, son. You're going to bin, bud. Going to the bin. Slapper says, last time I went to Surfers on a Sunday morning, there was spew everywhere. Mate, I tell you what, anytime I used to do DoorDash a little bit back in the day. And Uber Eats and stuff like that, and Uber and driving around. And I tell you what, you wouldn't want to go to Surfers. Oh, not a professional foul. They didn't call it a professional foul. I don't understand how it's not a professional foul. But fair enough. Only thing good about Surfers is the theme parks. The theme parks are absolutely nowhere near Surfers Paradise, Davo. Davo, the theme parks are nowhere near Surfers Paradise. The theme parks are Coomera and Helensville. There is SeaWorld, but that's north of Southport. Floormat says, I'm not sure where I read it, but I saw a report in the New South Wales Rugby, maybe it's called Shoot Shield. They had 25k at their grand final at Leichhardt Oval. Is there reasons Rugby doesn't get crowds? Because no one gives a shit about rugby here, brother. Like, no one cares about rugby. It's only the private school kids and families that care about rugby, and they don't really care comparatively to the rugby league. Because, again, rugby union is shithole in Australia. I am one of very few fans of rugby union in this country. Very few fans. Don't let today fool you. That was pretty much All Blacks fans, plus some Wallabies fans throughout. Roosters were awful last week, yet they coach with a lower IQ than a baby squirrel complained about that forward pass call. I get you, Greg. Now I get you what you're saying. Yeah, professional foul, no bin. I don't get that, Dasmate. Yeah, I really don't understand that. I don't get how they've called that, to be fair. DC holding Teddy. Manly are done. Roosters going to smack Manly. Yeah, I definitely cannot see Manly coming back from this one. Down by 28 points to 4 with 27.5 minutes to go. And that's exactly what it is. They get the penalty. In what order would you rate League, Union, and AFL? I'll go League, Union, AFL. Like, I love my AFL, don't get me wrong, but I'm from Queensland, right? So you just always... Thank you very much for the roses there, Mr. Freak Show. Appreciate you, brother. But... Like, I'm from Queensland, so I'm always going to be that rugby league dominated, plus also a little bit of union because of the Islander background as well with Fiji and whatnot. So I'd go to League, Union, AFL, but I do love my AFL, man. As you guys saw how passionate I was before at the beginning of the stream. Worst refereeing game this year. There is absolutely nothing wrong with this game so far. Like, Manly, yes, there's been a couple of controversial calls, but overall, Manly have been awful in this game. Awful. Slubbers says, isn't union just played by rich kids? Yeah, because they wanted to design the game to only be private schools back in the day. That's the issue with rugby union in Australia, is that, league has taken over because you can play league at public schools, which is the predominant population, and also you can play at some private schools. Whilst union only wanted to go to schools like TSS, the Southport School, Nudgee College, what's that? Christian Boys or something like that in Brisbane? Churchy, that's the one I'm thinking of. Churchy. Brisbane State High School, which is a public school, but also try to be private, but they've got rugby league programs there as well. It was another one, not Nudgee. It was Nudgee, TSS, and who was our other big rivals? I can't remember. I actually had a scholarship go to Nudgee. I didn't end up going, but... So it's going to be Manly here at the 13. I had a scholarship because of rugby back in the day. It's going to be good at some points. Yes and no, brother. Yes and no. I played both league and I played everything, bro. Everything. But I didn't like getting tackled. And I just straight up admit it. I wasn't a big fan of getting tackled. Most people aren't, to be fair. But that's why I didn't end up pursuing it. But I did have a scholarship to go to knock on Manly. Manly are just awful in this game. Manly are awful in this game. Awful. Alright, 25 minutes to go here of this game. It's a yawn fest, that's for sure. It's a yawn fest. Can you even eat zinger burgers, Skunkle? That's a great question, Slav. I know he said zinger burgers are fine, but I reckon that'd be too spicy for him. My country roads. What a song. Country roads. What a tune. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Country roads, great song. Manly. You make a mistake, but Roosters still get the ball. I was a gun centre back in the day. I was a big front row forward. I was a big bopper. Snake games, I wasn't a big fan of tackling. Got ran over all the time by Tongans. So I didn't really care about the tackling, as in making the tackle. It was about getting tackled. Who I think gets man of the match? Sam Smith's been pretty good. Spencer Lenny's been strong. Connor Watson's been solid. I'd probably say at the moment Sam Smith's probably been their best. And the Roosters still going here. Tipanua gives it off here to Connor Watson. Connor Watson here at the 10. Gives it up to Tedesco. Tedesco man of the match. Our try, basically right to the post. It's going to be 32-4 here with a kicker to come. Manly gone. Manly gone. Let's just do it now. I'm just going to do it now, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just going to do it now. No, Bulldogs, you're still gone. Don't worry. Let me just edit this. So I'm just editing. If you're on TikTok, I'm editing the YouTube stream right now. Who? Ha! I want to know. Manly gone. Do. Hey, baby. Who? Ha! This game has been really shit. Boom. Had to line up on Campbell Graham in high school. I'm so sorry. So sorry. No, David, I'm going to be having a bit of a rest. You got to remember, my team lost on the prelim. I'm definitely going to be resting after this, but I will be back tomorrow to stream after this game finishes in 23 minutes' time. I will be back tomorrow for the North Devils and Redcliffe Dolphins game. Who? Ha! I want to know if you'll be my girl. I'm just asking. Enjoy Bali, Jay says. Mate, first class to Bali. Choo-choo, mother bish. Choo-choo. Choo, mother bish, choo. I remember snapping my finger in half to this song at a disco. What? Well, that needs a story time slapper. Have you fallen over? Or did you, jump up and, What? How does that even happen? Snapping your finger in half because of that? Greg Munt says, who are we going to put the blame on? Milford, Nico Hines, or Matt Lodge's hair? That randomly showed up. I'm taking... It's always Milford's fault, mate. It's always Milford's fault. I blame Milford. You blame Milford. We blame Milford. Guess whose fault it is? Matt Lodge's hairline. Sports Zone says, hopefully the Cowboys are on the private jet to Bali. Cowboys, mate, they're on the boat to Bali. They've gone on a boat to Bali. after last night's first half performance. And Manly, they're lucky if they get a canoe to Bali. They're lucky if they can go to the closest beach resort in Sydney, in northern Sydney on the North Shore, to get a kayak to go to Bali with this performance. I headbutted the floor, so did my pinky. Slapper, how do you do this? How does this happen? How do you break your finger in half dancing to a song in a disco by headbutting the floor and then the pinky? So was it an intentional headbutt at the floor? Like, are you that off your rocker or bit of a biffo here? Biffo! Bit of a biffo. Lee Pre says, Manly have given us one of the worst finals games I can remember. Yeah, it's not been a great one here, Lee. It's not been a great one here. Oh, what a tune. Non strangers waiting. We're literally at the point of this game where it's so bad that we're just singing along with the DJ right now. Those searching in the night. Who would you put your money on for the best and fairest in the NRL? Are you talking about the Dally M? My money would go on Jerome Hughes, but Tedesco's a good shout. Find emotion. Who are we going to put the blame? Oh, I've already read that comment. Oh, we missed the main part of the song. The Don't Stop Believing. Polished wooden floors and socks will do that. Ah, I feel ya. Sunday says, grand final tickets booked. Well, I would hope that you're starting to book next week because it's going to be expensive because the Brisbane Lions will be playing the Sydney Swans in the grand final. So whether you live in Brisbane or you live in Sydney, you're going to be paying shock-a-block to get to that preliminary final next week against Melbourne. I can't see Melbourne or Panthers not playing the grand final. But with that being said, good luck. Good luck, my friend. But thank you for being a member for 37 months here on YouTube. Get around you, brother. Is it Melbourne fault, but Matt Lodge hairline is close? Exactly right, Mr. Freak Show. Exactly right. Also, I just want to throw this out there. With all this Diddy stuff happening right now with P. Diddy, your name is a little bit debatable. So, considering he had his freak parties or whatever it was, the freak-off parties, your name's a little bit debatable right now. But with that being said, you do you, brother. You do you. Snakey Games says, who do you reckon will be the best singer in the NRL? Me, Snakey Games. But the best singer? Oh, Tom Trbojevic has a shout with this run. Look at him go. He's flying. Oh, I've seen that at 25. Yeah, that's crazy to me, Slapper. Bro had unlimited lube. Like, that's insane news to find out. I've been on that TikTok wagon lately. Oh, that's an easy try for Manly, I would assume. Try time, Manly. Come back. Oh, no, he's knocked it on, hasn't he? You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. Roosters game on Friday night, surely. Does not matter, Sunday. It will not matter to you. It will be very expensive. Yeah, it's been a dead finals game, 15 wheelers. That's why we're just talking. But yeah, that lube shit is just wild, Slabber. But when you're on TikTok, man, like, if you like a video, a certain video, it will... I think that's a try. That's a try. That is a try. That is a try. That's 100% a try here. It's a try. Oh! That's a correct call. Try. Shut up, Tedesco. You won the game. Just let him have the try because it is a try. So there you go. 34 to 80 with the kick to come. The comeback's on, Manly. Manly. Comeback's on. Chris Randall's winning it. Also correct, Sports Zone. Also correct. But there you go. 20 minutes to go here, guys. On YouTube, hit that like button, subscribe if on TikTok. Then obviously hit that follow button and also double tap the screen. But yeah, Tommy Talau there will score for the Manly. Will score for the Manly. Yes, I think Jerome Hughes wins it, but I think Tedesco will be incredibly close, if not win it himself. Snake Games, 1,000 bottles of baby oil is crazy. Yeah, so that's what I was saying. On TikTok, when you like a video, and right now that PDD situation is so big, when you like a video, double tap on it, dead set, like your feed just gets filled with that shit. So now my entire feed is just talking about, you know, who's going down with him. You know, like all this conspiracy stuff. It's so funny. TikTok is so funny for all that. Appreciate you for the like and the live, Mr. Freak Show. And Manly get the kick. How does Garrett get this one, but he misses the other one? How does he get this one, but he misses the other one? Makes no sense to me. That was the worst biff I've nearly ever seen. Greg, the game is nearly the worst game we've ever seen, so it would make sense for that. Makes sense for that to be the worst and this to be the worst. Air price will be jacked once again. Absolutely. Especially after Brisbane made the grand final, and especially considering Swans made the grand final, so you can't get away from it. If you're in Melbourne, you're about to go to an expensive weekend. Maybe not, because you've at least got accommodation because you live there, but actually no, if you're in Melbourne, you don't have to pay a great deal, besides tickets to the grand final, which are nearly impossible to get for AFL. But it'll be pretty easy to get tickets to this Roosters versus Melbourne semi-final. Preliminary final, sorry. 439 return. That's not that much. 439 is not bad compared to what it probably will be next tomorrow. You wait until tomorrow, and I can tell you those prices will jack up. Yeah, that's not too bad, Justin Sunday. Oh, Manly knock it on off this time. Manly knock on. Manly knock on. Yeah, 439 is not too bad. If you're paying any more than 600, that's where the issue starts to come, in my opinion. But, like, if the Titans are in a grand final or a Titans are in a preliminary final, like, we're very different, though, but of course I would pay whatever. I don't want to jinx it and book now. Mate, they're up by 24 points with 18.5 minutes to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would wait till 5 minutes to go. Again, people aren't thinking about it until once this game finishes. People are probably thinking about it, but they won't action on it, right? So give it till 5. If Roosters score next, book it. If there's wait until the 5 minutes to go mark or 10 minutes to go mark and it's still the same score, and then book it. I'd probably wait 8 minutes, but with that being said, if the Roosters score now, it's game over. Like, it's well and truly game over. You know what I'm saying? Roosters haven't complained about the ball this game. Well done. Yeah, well done, Jay. Absolutely. Drive down to the car, David says. Also that option. There is also that option. Like, if I was Hainsey, I would fly down from Brisbane to Sydney and then drive. She says, probably that goth rock girl from The Voice in 8 games. What? If Adam G isn't reffing the grand final, am I right? From The Voice? Goth rock girl from The Voice? What just happened in this chat? What? Where did goth rock girl from The Voice come in? Fit tackling 3 metres out. So, Roosters here, 3 metres out here on the line. You've got Terrell May to Sandon Smith. Sandon Smith, oh no, he's kicked it straight to Luke Brooks, and Luke Brooks the ball at 10. Yeah, Kiri can throw a few intercepts. I do remember that one Sunday. Do remember that little bad boy. He dropped his lollies. So there's lollies everywhere, buddy. Dropped his lollies everywhere. Ben Trebojevic is going to run this himself to the 30. Third tackle. I know the Goth Rock Girl. How does this a Goth Rock Girl? What happened here? Is that Manly penalty? Come back. Come back. Here we go. Fire it up, Manly. Fire it up. The comeback is on. Sundo, he's quaking in his boots. I'm shaking. That's Sunday right now. Are you still in the Goldie, by the way, or are you in Sydney now? Are you back in not God's country? Because God's country is Gold Coast. So first tackle of Manly at 45. Can you see Melbourne playing as bad as Manly next week? No, Melbourne beat Roosters. I've got Melbourne playing the Panthers. And we've had Melbourne playing the Panthers for about maybe 6 months now. For about maybe 6 months or so. It's on the Goldie. Sunday, you're a beautiful man. Just go for the Gold Coast. Oh, it's still going to be expensive. Oh, is that what you're looking at? 439 from the Gold Coast to Melbourne. I thought you were talking about Sydney to Melbourne. And Luke Brooks here, taken down to the 30. She's dating one of my friends. It's very weird to see on the voice. Weird for you, bloody knowing what the goth rock girl is on some voice thing. Fit tackle at 20. Leave on Thursday. Bro, just go from the Gold Coast straight down there. You stay a couple of nights. Accommodation's going to be through the roof, though. Olakuatu kicks it right to the Roosters. Roosters ball the 8. Sydney to Mel. I misread Snagy's comment. I said, who would be the best singer in the NRL? I thought he meant the best singer for the grand final. That would be me, though. So you're wrong. Your answer is wrong again. No, the NRL has Kid Leroy, and he's probably going to bring one forward with him. Shit, goth muscle mummy. Slap a thirst trap central here. Slap a thirst trap central. That's why he's on. That's the only reason he's on TikTok, for the thirst traps. That's why Slap is. I can see him on the TikTok comments. So 4 tackle now. Geez, so elite. He looks like he's been rocked here. Roosters here at the 33. All right, Manly, you only need 4 converted tries in 15 minutes. Not a great set there here, though, from the Roosters. And they give it back to Tedesco. Oh, this is actually going to end up as a try, too. Oh, they can get across here with Dom Young, but Tommy Talau. No! Ball bounces back! Oh, I think it's a knock on there. Why is it a penalty to Roosters? Oh, there's a player taking off the ball here. Was it Dom Young? What's happened? Ah, no. What a tune. Dun, 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 dun. What a broken down play on fit tackle ends up being just a breakaway to Tedesco. I want to know if this game will ever end. And I want to know if the Titans will ever win a finals game. It's not that hard of a question. 14 minutes to go with the game. This is awful. 34-10. Jay is correct. I'm timing you out for like 1 second here, Jay, because I want to see what you wrote. Or 10 seconds, sorry, Jay. We'll see in 10 seconds, Jay. I want to know what Jay said. Fair enough. Well, most of us are, aren't we? Davis, halftime entertainment at the AFL Grand Final blows compared to the NRL. I would agree. The music being the best thing through the whole game. Absolutely, Mr. Freak Show. Absolutely. And I want to know if the Titans will ever win a game. In my life, I just want one win. At least after this game, if you guys want to go and watch some interesting season reviews, you've got plenty. You've got the Titans, you've got the Broncos, you've got the Warriors, the Eels, the Rabbitohs, and the Tigers. Not the bottom of the squeals. They're already out. So the Roosters are going to go with the 2 here. Like the cocks they are. Soft cocks they are. They are cocks. They're the Roosters. You know. Sorry. It's just a fact. Yes, I think everyone remembers that meatloaf, but they try to forget that meatloaf performance at the grand final of the year for the AFL. And the Roosters will get the kick. So it's 36-10 here with 13 minutes to go of one of the worst finals games of all time. What's his song? It's just some shook going off. What if I watched them already, Blaze? Well, that's great. You should have commented on them. Say, games, did you like them all? Did you hit the thumbs up on them all, Mr. SS Snakey, you damn well, games? Did you comment on them saying, wow, Blaze, that was unbelievable. You are just electric at explaining how good these teams are at being bad. Did you say that? Did you say that on every single comment and every single video? So Woman says, top 4 prelims. Shock horror. Shock horror, man. I'm surprised. Can't you see the surprise on my face? I'm very surprised. And Manly Man. Oh, that's a tackle in there. No, apparently not. But he hasn't watched a single one. Well, he's going to go and click on the like button on all of them right now, isn't he? The Dragons come out on Monday. Dragons Monday. What's the sketch? We got the Dragons on Monday, the Redcliffe Dolphins Tuesday, Raiders Wednesday, Knights Thursday, break for preliminary final Friday, Saturday, and also the finals for the women's game on Sunday. And then we're back into Bulldogs on Monday, September 30, and then Cowboys October 1st on Tuesday. And I'm going to write it down right now. Manly, they're going to be Wednesday. So Manly. You know it's bad when we're in a semi-final and I'm writing down right now with 11 and a half minutes to go my season review for this team because their game's been over since like 10 minutes into the game. October Segundos. October 2. And I will film that one tomorrow. You got me in a corner here. Mate, we've always had you in a corner, buddy. We always have. Alright, so film Manly season review. There we go. Alright, booking my flights now. Mate, you're 1 minute too early. No, you should book your flights now. You may as well. And that's going to be out in the full there from Manly. This game is so shit. This game is awful, man. This game is awful. Hit me with your best shot. No barbecue for Brooks. No barbecue for Brooks here. He does lose his first finals game. 10 minutes to go here, by the way, guys. Obviously, after the game and Manly season, hit that like button and subscribe if you are new. It's dragged out. Oh, man, you get to this point, you're just like, finish the game. Can we talk about food again? What's everyone's favourite food? Hitchhike it. I didn't see you comment before, Slava. Hitchhike it down to Sydney. Yeah, try go through the Balango... What is it? Balango Forest? Wait, is that what it's called? Balango Forest? Balangalo Forest, yeah. Hey, Justin, Slabber has suggested you to hitchhike it to Melbourne next week, and I suggest hitchhiking through the Balangalo Forest. Slabber's comment will not be visible to the general public. Snake Game says, can we get a surrender thing like the Kids Footy does? I wish. I wish. Ryder, if you start spamming again, oh, for gosh sake, bro. Like, I'll hide you next time. I'm going to time you out for another 5 minutes, but I will hide you next time, bro. That's it. I'll just hide you next time, bro. Just, like, relax. Challenge unsuccessful there with the Roosters. All right, game back on. Shut up, blocker. I can't deal with you right now. Listen to your voice. Shut up. KFC? Hold on, what it says. I could go for some pasta right now. That's what I could go for. That is what I could go for. I just time out all your accounts, bro. It doesn't matter to me. I just time them all out. Yeah, yeah. Right now, it's between pasta and fish and chips at the moment. Oh, fish and chips would be good. Bit of tartare sauce, get you going. Bit of fish and chips, bit of tartare sauce, bit of lemon. Ooh. Bit of lemon. Over the chips too. A bit of lemon chips. Do you guys, when you have fish and chips, do you put a bit of the lemon over the chips too? With the salt? Bit of lemon, bit of salt. Bit of, you know, spicy. Tom Sanders says Manly 13 plus. Still waiting for that one to happen. 13 plus loss, I would agree with you, Tom. Yeah. I think that's probably a good shout. 13 plus win, looking a little bit rough, but you never know, mate. They only need to score about 34 tries in the last 8 minutes. Thank you, Zach Smith, for liking the live. You're a legend. You are a legend, buddy. 8.5 minutes to go here. Can Manly score and make it only 34,352 tries to score in 8.5 minutes if they score one more? Chorizo and something pasta. Mate. That's good. Favourite food, though? Olakawatu deserves... Oh, okay. He's knocked the ball on. Is that your favourite food, though? I eat some without lemon first, see if it needs it. Now, but you know, like those thick fries? Like the thick rectangular fries that you get from like those fish and chip shops. The fish is great. You chuck a bit of the lemon on it. But I'm telling you, sometimes those chips with that salt, ooh, it gets you going. Chips and soy sauce. What? As in like hot chips and soy sauce? You dip hot chips, like potato chips, like hot chips in soy sauce. Freak Show says, chicken, salt, and lemon juice over the fish and chips. So good, so good. Oh, knock on there by Dom Young. Game over. Manly win. Yeah, I think you need to go to the sin bin there, LNG. I think you need to... I need a good old biffo from Jared Warrior-Hargraves after that comment. I'm never going to try that in my life, Ellen. You suggest me to try it. I'm going to never have soy sauce on my hot fries in my life, and I will promise you that. Hot fries and soy sauce. I love soy sauce on my sushi. Hot fries is crazy. Oh, Ben Trebojevic! Game on! Game on, ladies and gentlemen. Manly back in the game. 36-14 with 7 minutes to go. They only need to score another 53 tries. It's going to be a 20-point game any moment now. Yeah, soy sauce on your chips, lemon on your sushi. Ellen's can't make me lose my whole appetite. Yeah, look, fair enough. Salmon sushi has to be up there, or crab sushi. You got your teriyaki. Your salmon and avocado sushi with some soy sauce. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Sunday says, shit, mate. Manly coming. Here's a comeback. Yes, okay, probably a prerequisite. You got me. Prerequisite is to never, ever bring up soy sauce and fries ever again. Never, 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 ever, never again. Some nice tuna and avo slaps. That is right, Snakey Games. But you do need like a teriyaki beef. You need like a teriyaki beef. When I used to go sushi, I'd get like 6 of them, right? You get like 2 teriyaki beefs. You get like a salmon avo, a tuna avo, and then you'd also get like a... Jeez, what else do you get? I love sushi, man. There's a good place in Fiji that actually has like a buffet that is just like they've got everything, right? It's a hotel in NRL. It could be Sheridan. It could be the Sheridan Hotel. It's like $100 for the buffet, Fijian dollars. That was what it was back when I was going there. It might be like 150 now, but it was $100, and it would literally have like a whole section of like meat there, your pork, your chicken, your beef, everything. And you'd have a sushi whole section where it would just be all sushi. You'd have lobster and fish and all that sort of stuff there. It was the best buffet ever. Best buffet ever. Chelsea 1, West Ham United 0. Chelsea still stink. I seen a jellyfish sushi. I don't have the balls to try it. See, if I was doing BKRtravel, I would have the balls to try it. Right inside and Trebojevic. No, BKRtravel is my passion. It's just so difficult to do it when the NRL season is on because it's so hectic, guys. Am I going to one of the Pacific Games? I'm considering it, mate. I'll be in Fiji, so I could go to Fiji versus Papua New Guinea or Fiji versus Cook Islands, something like that. Maybe. We'll see how we go. Yeah, Ryder, we're just going to have to hide you, brother. We're going to have to hide you here from the stream. We'll be catching you, bro. Catch ya. There we go. So, Cherry Evans will knock that ball on there. It's Roosters ball. My stomach is moaning right now after the stream. Moaning is an interesting word. Moaning is a very interesting word there, Snake Games. Very suspicious, that one. Very suspicious, buddy. Oh, this is a tune. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, every day. Hey. I don't know the words to that song, but I know it's Wagon Wheel. It's a great tune. When I was in Chicago, I loved it. Oh no, so when I was watching Cubs game, I'd like hype myself up with one of this song and like 2 other Chicago-based songs. Hey, mama, rock me. What a tune. Hello, Cooper. How we doing, mate? So, Melbourne Roosters next Friday night. Whilst the Panthers take on the Shaggy Sharks on Saturday. The Shaggy Sharks. Up, up. Up, up. You're not wrong about Chelsea. Chelsea in mud. Chelsea in mud. Haaland scored like triple their goals himself. Luke Keary. I think Haaland scored 2 against them this year. It was 2-0, wasn't it? Haaland scored both. So, Connor Watson here, who we taking down. 13 minutes out. Third tackle. 4 minutes to go. Manly only need 20 points in 4 minutes. The worst sushi I've tried was squid sashimi. I don't want squid. But, like, with BKRtravel, if I had someone who could, like, film or edit it. If I had someone who could edit my travel videos, I would do BKRtravel at the moment right now. But I just don't have the time to do it at the moment. But I would do that kind of shit. Because now that I'm fit and healthy, I know how to balance. And Roosters will score a try. Dom Young. Show time. 40 frickin' 40. The frickin' 40s, man. I love deep fried baby squid. What? Deep fried baby squid. You know what? I never... So 40-16 with 3 minutes to go. You know what? I never knew how good oysters were until you have it. Oysters look disgusting and their texture is disgusting. But when you have that one with like, it's not soy sauce, is it? No, it's like, there's like a barbecue style oyster. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Rocking the chewer. Yeah, toss a 50. Toss a 50. Fiji Durua. Fiji Durua. Exactly right. Exactly right, son. Toss a 50, son. Get around it, House of Top. He's a man of culture, this man. You guys on YouTube, you didn't say anything about Toss a 50, Fiji Durua. TikTok win. TikTok win. Dividai, man. Davo says scoreline prediction for the Melbourne Roosters game. I think Melbourne can win this game quite well. Never had your mindset until I tried it and threw up. They are so bad. Oysters? You shut your... Okay, Oyster Kilpatrick, that's the one. Thank you, Slapper and Jay Hayes, man of culture. Stay games, if you are insulting oysters, we cannot be friends anymore. No. 2.5 minutes to go here. Do I think the Brisbane Heat go back to back? I hope so, mate. I would love it. Thank you for the like, Zach Smith, by the way. I would love to see it. 2.5 minutes to go of this absolute dog shit game. Don't forget, guys, tomorrow we'll be live for the Host Plus Cup, Queensland Cup Grand Final, which are the North Devils and the Rugby Dolphins. And he missed the kick. Spicy Kilpatrick would slapper. Yeah, have you had it? Spicy Kilpatrick would slap. Once a night, now a king. That's lame. But Spicy Kilpatrick sounds like it would slap. I will stand my ground. You shut your dirty mouth, Snakey Games. Don't you ever insult Oysters again. Oysters Kilpatrick is the main one. Even Oysters and just hot sauce. My goodness me. Oh, the rest. So, yes, imagine a finals game being so bad with about 15 minutes left, we all started talking about food. 15 minutes left? That's generous. For about 50 minutes. More so. Get on point with the music. Absolutely, son. They are absolutely. Jay says, whack some jalapenos on those bad boys. Now, that's what I'm talking about, Jay. Now, see, TikTok, you won. Now, YouTube win again. They got the jalapeno. The oyster, the hot sauce, the beautiful, man. Mwah! You need to catch up, TikTok. You need to catch up because YouTube just slapped you there with that jalapenos on the beautiful little oyster there, man. David says, you think 13 plus in the win? I might go and put some money on it. I think so. But the Storm do just love to win games in a close margin. Like, 1-12 will still be the favourite option, but I do have the Storm and Panthers in the grand final, and I would be a lot more confident the Storm to beat the Roosters. But the Roosters have had a good performance here, but Manly they've been done from the outset, mate. They've been done from the outset. Done from the outset. So it's going to be Sitila Tupanua. Fair tackle now, 28 metres out of the line. As an unbiased person, you reckon Roosters have a chance? I reckon they have a chance for sure. Melbourne are always beatable, but they're not. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, if you watch enough of the games, you watch the Storm play, you know they are absolutely beatable, but they're also just not. So I know that makes sense to people who get me. I know that makes sense. To most people. Second tackle here for Manly. They get this ball to the 22. Better than all the rest. Penalty Manly. Comebacks on. They only need 24 points in 35 seconds. Might possibly be the worst finals game of all time. Even the 40-0 Manly over Storm was better than this. TikTok fans can get some hands by me. Snaky Games. If you guys on YouTube here aren't following us on TikTok, we're posting a lot more lately, so jump on. It's BKR Sport YouTube, and we're doing a lot of videos, small, short-form videos. So TikTok is a better place if you want to see my short-form videos about like all kinds of stuff. YouTube is a better place for the more production-long videos, and we do our long season reviews, we do our long conversations, and we have our live streams and whatnot. And then Instagram is more of like the personal photos and stories and all that kind of jazz. So there we go. There we go. But all right, guys. I appreciate you for tuning in and surviving. We did survive this game, whatever it was. 40-16 of the Roosters, the Manly Seagulls, they're gone, mate. They're gone. They are so gone. Roosters, they're not gone. They're gone to Melbourne next week on Friday night to take on the Storm in the preliminary final. Whilst on Saturday, you've got the Cronulla Shaggies taking on the Penny Panthers. Woo! I'm jumping over here on TikTok. Appreciate you guys. Talk to you after. Get around you. Legends. And now, and then on YouTube, who does thumbs out that? Bushka. Subscribe. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for the North Devils versus Redcliffe Dolphins in the Host Plus Cup Grand Finale. Alrighty, guys. Appreciate ya. Thanks for watching. Catch you later. Snaky Games, you're a dog for not liking Oysters Kilpatrick. See ya. Up top.